must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, nanyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. Ise.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Considering Nigeria's National Assembly is currently considering the NGO regulation bill for passage. It has gone through the first reading, it's gone through second reading, it's now in committee stage, and later this month, the Committee on NGOs in the House of Representatives in Abuja will be holding a public hearing on the bill. And it's important that you understand what this bill means and its implications for both yourself as a citizen and for the country in general. And let's be clear, this is the most dangerous piece of legislation that has come for consideration in the National Assembly since the return to civil rule in 1999. It covers the activities of every entity and everybody that is not government. And it affects churches, mosques, schools, universities, hospitals, everything, as well as humanitarian operations wherever they are taking place in the country, whether in the northeast, or in the southeast or south-south, whether in the middle belt or in the northwest or southwest. It is totalitarian in its consequences. Now, what does the bill require? Basically, all resources, all funds, everything that are collected or liable to be collected and made available to service communities, individuals in need in this country will be subject to Abuja. Before you can raise funds in your church and your mosque, you have to get Abuja's permission. After you've raised the money, you have to return them to Abuja for Abuja to tell you what to do with them. And when you've done that, only Abuja can help you to do your audits. Nobody can operate anything without clearance from Abuja. It's worse than a totalitarian piece of legislation. For the old mamas and old papas doing isusu in the village, that is revolving credit. Before you do your collections, you come to Abuja for clearance. After you've done your collections, before you share the money or rotate the collections amongst the beneficiaries, you come to Abuja for clearance. Ahmadiyya movement will have to come to Abuja for clearance. NASFAT will come to Abuja to do anything. The mosques, the collections every Friday support people in their congregations and their communities will all have to account for that money to civil servants who will either tell them what to do with it or collect it and trouser it into their pockets. The churches will be out of business, the mosques will be endangered. This is what the legislators want us to subscribe to. And as a citizen, you've got to understand that this means that there will be no voice of criticism for government. Nobody can tell government anything. What this body proposes to do, what government is proposing with this bill, is that after it has been passed, everybody organizing in Nigeria under any form, students, Old Students Association, Reverend Sisters in convents, Reverend Fathers and pastors, wherever they may be, imams, alfas, and everybody, you will have to apply to Abuja for them to register you to operate. If they agree to register, they can refuse to register you, in which case you cannot do anything. Now, if they agree to register you, however, you will have to only hold that license for 2 years. After those 2 years, you will have to apply for them to renew your license. If they agree at that time to renew your license, you can continue operating for another 2 years. If they don't agree, that license lapses. If you try to do anything without that license, you'll be liable to be imprisoned for 18 months. And if they are sympathetic and agree not to send you to jail, you may be let go with a fine of 500,000 naira. The civil servants will collect this money in the name of the politicians. It will be used to fire up political power that will not be accountable to any one of us. And this is why I'm saying that this is the most dangerous piece of legislation that's been considered in our country to date, in the past 20 years. But you can do something about it. This does not have to be law. This will not be law if you agree that as the citizen, you are the boss. Contact your legislator at the state level, contact your legislator in Abuja, contact your senator and your distinguished senator in your senatorial zone and tell them this will not happen. This is your country too. And unless you fight for it, these people are going to destroy it, not just for you, but for your children and for your grandchildren. And that they don't have a mandate to do. My name is Chidi Anselm Odinkalo, a Nigerian citizen.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. the Taliban continued to attack. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the U.S. promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 U.S. trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. U.S. general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3. Second,
you must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Go when somebody from the East was president. A Biafran was president. Do you forget? Jonathan was a Biafran. Bayelsa was within Biafra. Am I right? Is that debatable? Biafrans have ruled this country in name of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Does he deny that? So, when the Biafrans had power, what did Biafra do with the power, brother? Within the time the Biafrans had power, Okonjo-Iweala was Minister for Finance, de facto Prime Minister. Batindaji was Minister for Power. Denzani Madueke was Minister for Petroleum. From there to Nebo, aviation belonged to what's her name? Odua. Stella, is that Stella Odua? Ike Kuremadu was Deputy President. Ihedi was Deputy Speaker. You want me to continue? Hope Uzodinma was Chairman on Aviation. The Chairman on Works was Ayo Ogeze, Senate. The Chairman on Federal House was Obuefi Ozombachi, Federal House. Chairman of Works, Senate, Biafra. Chairman of Works, Federal House, Biafra. Are you there with me? The two deputies in the two houses who were in charge of constituency projects, Biafrans. Am I done? The person who was in charge in amending the constitution, Biafra. Who was in charge in the federal house in amendment, Biafra. And he couldn't amend the constitution to create the additional state that you were complaining about. And he spent 10 billion naira in the process. Are you with me? So, if Nnamdi Kanu here sees this evidence and wants to continue
I'm asking a very pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Hisba destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking tough this time. Most times, he's as shocked by the rest of us by the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria has rolled back in terms of development. From Naira continually losing its value to our recently launched locomotive trains breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen, even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little pissed. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Olajumoke Alaode James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you?
Good evening, everyone. I want to bring to your notice the latest banking system now concerning all the unregistered community savings accounts. Okay, make a breakdown down for what they mean by unregistered community savings accounts. Now, like all those clubs, as they form club, maybe organization, association, church, or like Homeowner, Kingsmen, or maybe community, they gather money, say may they go put down for accounts. All those accounts where they get more than one signatories, then they go there like 3, register their go open accounts, they will get like 3 signatories, 2 like signatories, all those accounts. Now the accounts now they talk say any people or any group of people we gotta go open that kind of account, may them come present their CAC, to the bank, so then go sort them out with the bank. If not, every money where they put for the account to go disappear, whether na 5 million or 10 million or 50 million. Now be this matter now why they tell you, no be something wey go still happen, e don dey happen. They been give mandate, read this thing wey I paste for you here. Now wetin the banks send to the affected people, where they suppose go sort am out before now. They gave till the 12th, but e don dey happen already. 12th don pass. People feel like saying as Naija thing dey be now, they no go take am serious. But my people, this thing serious. Like e get some groups when me I dey like this, wey be say our money don disappear. Wetin you go dey see for the bank account balance na 00. Your account go dey there, they no go delete am. You go your account, you go see 00. All your money don disappear. So wetin they try bring to you people now, if you dey any association, any club, whether na your church account or whether na your Kingsmen account, whether anything where you dey, where una dey in group, go open an account, abi corporate account, abi wetin they call am, make una kuku go withdraw na money. That's if your money have not disappeared yet. Make una kuku go withdraw your money, withdraw your money, hold am for hand first before you go now begin sort the CAC something. Even if say you get CAC already, make sure you go reconcile am with the bank before you go leave your money for them there. If not, your name fit turn to sorry. As I tell you now, it don't affect so many people. It don't affect so many people. It don't affect so many groups, so many clubs, so many associations, so many churches, even village people. It don't affect them too, because as they gather like this, do contribution, carry money. Like especially get some people where we say every week they bring money, they do contribution, then get like 3 signatories. At the end of the day, they go carry the money, share them. Those people too affect them more because they no get CAC. Even if say they get CAC, they never reconcile am with the bank. You understand? And if you go to reconcile am with the bank go demand for you make every signature wey dey there to bring their CBN. Some people e hard them to do am. So to say your company get CAC or say your group get CAC, the organization get CAC, your club get CAC, no be any guarantee say your money dey safe. So wetin I dey try let una know be say if you na get any money, share this message, pass am, make e reach everywhere. No be joke, I dey follow you joke, no be play, no be fake news. Wetin they bring you na pure correct news. This thing don already affect so many people. It don already affect so many people, so many individuals, so many groups. It don affect so many people. Help me share this message, help me circulate this message, make it reach everybody. Make them go collect their money before it's too late. That's if your money is still there. That's if your money is still there. Are there many groups and many these things where we say 2 of them say our money don't disappear like this? As I dey tell you today, it happened today. You get some people say when they complain say their own happened yesterday, and as time they go now, so it go dey happen. If share the distance, so by tomorrow morning make everybody go collect their money. Now still on Total 101 they bring you this important message. I beg share them.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this program today on the Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land, on Enter Biafra channel 1 and channel 2, on Enter Biafra YouTube channel, Twitter, Twitch, and of course on IPOB Autopilot social media around the world. Today we have come again with, a very good news. The latest development in Biafra struggle, I would say in Biafra liberation. I have come to create awareness and to inform Biafrans on the stride that the autopiloted IPOB we have made in few months, just within few months, as we get closer to our freedom, as we get closer to Biafra, there is need for everybody, especially the genuine group, to come together, so for us to form a formidable force. And we have succeeded in coming together of most of the genuine group. And just like I mentioned during the State of the Nation broadcast a few days ago, where I mentioned few of other group we're looking up to, and of course one of the group being the government, Biafra government in exile, and of course Ekwenche. So I have come to give update to Biafrans this evening, the progress we are making in this Biafra, as Biafra get ready to exit Nigeria in 2023. I want to inform you today to just disregard whatever that distraction that is coming from anywhere. We are focused, we are resolute, our eyes is on the ball, and we are not moved by distraction of people who don't know how far we have gone. I informed you yesterday that Biafra government in exile has been activated, completely activated in full force, starting from yesterday, the 31st day of July 2022. And of course, a lot of people do not understand what this means in practice. So we have come this evening to educate you on the this particular activation of Biafra government in exile and all that. The Biafra government in exile has been in existence. It didn't start yesterday. We didn't form it yesterday. It has been in existence, and it has been the wish of our leader Mazi to drive that force. And because the Nigeria government have always striked him, whenever that particular move were about to be made, they always come and they strike. So for the second time, our leader have tried to activate the Biafra government in exile, and that was when he was attacked. And then another time is during this last time, and that was when they kidnapped him. So without wasting any more time, the right time has come that the government will now take its full function and operation. And for that reason, after long hours of meetings and deliberation with the cabinet, and we decided that the government of Biafra in exile will be activated into full force starting from yesterday. As time goes on, I'm very sorry because I have some kind of cold for Biafra job. As a matter of fact, some people who may not understand what we have done, this is the biggest news in Biafra movement so far. What it means is that the government of Biafra has been, activated, and we are now in alliance with this government body. This government body, they are going to be used by Biafra people to achieve a lot. It is going to be the diplomatic wing of the Biafra liberation movement starting from yesterday. I am going to explain, some brief history of the government of Biafra in exile. And I wouldn't go into, elaborating a lot of things, especially cabinets and all that. I believe that in due time, we are going to have the cabinet, on our program, and you are going to know who are the cabinet of the government of Biafra in exile. Because Biafra is coming in 2023. And there is nothing in this life that will stop us from exiting Nigeria. I am telling you, go and mark it. For those who are looking down on what we are doing, we will shock you. We will shock you. I want to inform you now that by the special grace of God, we only have just one meeting more, one more alliance to go. Just one more. One more alliance to go. And the moon or the sun will rise. Just one more alliance. The sun will rise. And everything will start from this month. I am telling you, you go and mark it. The Biafra liberation have started, and it started this month. You will see the green light of Biafra from this month. And if you do not see the green light of Biafra from this month, you will see the red light of the end of Nigeria from this month. And so that before 2023, the whole world will bear us witness that indeed Biafra people have made their decision to exit Nigeria. So for that reason, I want to take you on a journey to explain and educate you a little bit about the Biafra government in exile. Some of you may not understand, what the government in exile will do. So I will explain just briefly. The government of Biafra in exile, we are going to be working in our own ways, and we somehow will continue to work independently and under the Biafra government. The Biafra government will be the body that will present to any nation government, whenever we are going on diplomatic, whatever diplomacy or treaty we are going into, the Biafra government will take charge of that. The Biafra government in exile will henceforth be taking responsibility of every diplomatic issues, both those seeking asylum, both issuing ID card, both recognizing, Biafra people who are stranded somewhere across the globe. They are full responsibility of a government in exile has been activated yesterday. And going forward, they are going to work, and are going to work like never before. And those of you that are looking for or seeking asylum somewhere, the Biafra government will officially, take charge, because that is what their responsibilities are. The responsibilities is to communicate with the other government and all that. It may not be a recognized government, of course, as such, but that responsibility of issuing official document, official letter will be henceforth coming from the Biafra government. And because since the beginning of Biafra struggle and the liberation, this has never happened. The only time this wanted to happen was during the Uwazurike, which is the reason I'm going to educate some of you. When during the Uwazurike, the Biafra government in exile, under the leadership of Professor Enekwache, at that time, they brought Uwazurike to the United States. And Uwazurike, as you all know, he messed up. He messed up the whole struggle. He messed up the whole government in exile. And that was how they went into oblivion. And ever since then, it has been, nobody knew what was going on and all that. But because the right time is now to reactivate it, even though they have been having activities and they have been operating underground and all that. And for that reason, the government will take its full function, its full responsibility. Everything that government, recognized government in exile will do, the Biafra government in exile will continue from now going forward. And like I said, for example, is issuing official document is one of them. Not a document coming from any organization. Biafra is coming next year, and it is no longer agitating group 10. And this has been the plan and the wish of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is that Biafra will come. And when Biafra is going to come, everything will fall in place. Everything will fall in place. And that particular template and roadmap is what Simon Ekpa is following. And so when Nigeria government think that they have actually succeeded in stopping Biafra, you know that we told them that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will bring Biafra. I told you people, they thought I was joking. So we are going to be waiting for a very big news. Also, I made a tweet today about Liverpool. I don't know what God is saying, but God is saying something about Liverpool. God is saying something about a city called Liverpool in the United Kingdom. And we will be having a very big news from that city. Having said that, I want us to go to, for those of you who do not understand what is the government of any government in exile, what it means and all that. Of course, there are, if you go to internet, you're going to see a lot of definition and all that. There is a different way you can define the roles and what is the government in exile. The government in exile, some people, according to the information available on the website, will call it is a political group that claims to be a country or a semi-sovereignty state. But this is not what I've come here to do. I've not come here to define government in exile. Now, the reason why this government in exile have to be activated in full is because we need to, the time for Biafra has come. It is no longer only just creating awareness and all that. So we have activated the government in full, and they are going to start taking the responsibility, diplomatic responsibility, if we are going into lobby and whatever. So they're going to be taking that responsibility. And of course, we are going to be collaborating with the Eastern Security Network, and of course, looking at whatever security we may need in Biafra and all that. So this is going to be happening just within a few weeks or a few days from now. We are swinging into action. Now, I want to bring something to the screen so that you will understand what I am talking about. One moment. Now, if you go there, you are going to see Biafra. You are going to see government side. You can check the meaning of government in exile. You can read about it if you want and all that. As you all can see the government in exile and basic form of government. But let's go to Biafra because Biafra is here. Let us go down to Biafra. I'm going to zoom it a little bit. Now, if you look at the functions, the functions of the government in exile, you will understand that their activities could be becoming a part of bilateral or international treaty, amending or revisiting its own constitution. And I want to tell you today that Biafra already have what we call Biafra Charter, which is also subject to amendment. Maintaining military forces, retaining or newly obtaining diplomatic recognition from other states, issuing identity card, allowing the formation of a new political parties or whatever. We are not going into that. Holding election, we are not going into that. So what we are going to activate is complete, government activities as it should be. So this, involve setting up of many organs and all that. And then, so let us go straight to Biafra because I don't have time for all that. I think when you look at this, there are, current government in exile. I want everybody to look at this. If you see current government in exile, you are going to see, for example, if you go forward, you see Republic of China, Taiwan, Associated Island, this Arab, whatever, Democratic Republic. And then you go straight, you see this Belarus, Presidential Leadership Council of the Republic of Yemen, National Unity Government of Myanmar. You go straight, Republic of, Autonomous Republic of Crimea, Lusak. This is where they are for now. This is the place where the Russia and the Ukraine are fighting at this point, and you can see that these people has been it has been updated in 2022. The Lusank in Ukraine, and then Russia, Lusank, de facto independent state. So you go straight down and you continue to go down. You will see delegation of Taiwan province, National Council of Iran. All these are, you can be said to government in exile, but most of them are already gaining their independence. So when you look at, you go straight down, you continue to go down, you are going to also pass government in exile, you continue to go down, you are going to see Biafra, very soon. And let me also mention that, for example, when you look at here, you see past government in exile. When you look at the past government in exile, you find that even Republic of Siena, exile government of Electoral Palestine, Privy Council of England, East Tennessee, Confederate Government of Missouri, Confederate Government of Kentucky. You will see even Belgian government at St. Andrews, Provisional Government of the Republic of Korea, all this Spanish Republic of Government in exile, all this government in exile. Some of them have actually gained their independence. Look at this one, Polish government in exile. If you read the Polish government in exile, you will see the Polish government in exile, officially known as the government of the Republic of Poland in exile, was in government exile of Poland, formed in the aftermath of the invasion of Poland of September 1939 and the subsequent occupation of Poland by Germany. So, Biafra have activated its own government in exile with full force. And this is going to need everybody's support. And then you go look at Estonia. The Estonia government in exile was formally declared governmental authority of the Republic of Estonia in exile. Today, Estonia have gained its independence, and Estonia is now a very promising country in the Nordic region. So, when you see this Latvia government in exile, Latvia today, it was then under Soviet. Latvia, for example, have gained its independence. So I'm just saying, this is 1940. You see Lithuania have gained its independence as well. There were also government in exile. And so why I'm showing you this is to show you how we are to exit next year. And so the Biafra government, as collaboration with the auto-piloted IPUB, We are going to work with them and under them as well as a government body. So we are going to start instituting every arms of the government that is needed, to set the pace and the ground running. Then you see the Palestine government. You see the president of Ukraine, in exile. Even that Ukraine government in exile and all that. So now we are now going straight to. If you look at this, let us go straight to Biafra. One moment. Here we go. Oh, sorry about this. I think Biafra is up. So I'm taking you guys to Biafra now, so you will understand. This is Biafra here. You see, if you go here, you see Biafra government in exile. So Biafra government in exile is also a recognized government in exile, and we have activated it now. For the very first time in the Biafra movement, when a Mossab, as you can see there, the people that formed this government, brought Mossab to the United States, to facilitate the government in exile, but Wazirike sold out. As you all know, Wazirike sold out. So now, autopilot IPOB have taken charge, and we are now working very closely and in alliance with the Biafra government in exile. And very soon, you are going to see the structure and everything that is needed and everything you need to know about them. So the prime minister, the current prime minister, the past prime minister, they are all well-educated people, well-grounded people, professionals, come across the board. We have representative in the cabinet from the province of Biafra. All over Biafra land is represented in the cabinet of Biafra government in exile. That is one thing I must tell you people. At least I have to reveal the secret. The secret is that the government in exile today, the cabinet, the representative in the cabinet comes across the entire Biafra territory from the hinterland to the riverine area. So they are all well represented in that Biafra government. And then, of course, there are probably more people to join the cabinet because it has been activated in full force now. So there could be many amendments coming, that way. And when that happens, you will all be notified. So we are going to see, as you see Biafra here, Biafra government in exile, 1970, 2007. So I'm going to also bring to you people the declaration of Biafra, the statement that, the statement of the declaration of Biafra in 2007, re-declaration of Biafra in government in exile in 2007, and then also the original declaration of Biafra in 1967. So you are all going to see this. And so I want you to understand that the reason why you see Wazirike here is that Professor Enekwanche, I hope I'm pronouncing the name very well, is a very great man, as you can understand. They are the one, when Professor Emma Enekwechi was the prime minister of the Biafra government in exile. And during that time, Wazirike, they did everything, and they were recognized even in Washington, D.C. They had the office, the head office of the Biafra government in exile in Washington, D.C. So Wazirike were invited to the United States, only to come there, and everything changed. So from that time, the government in exile, everything just failed completely. So I want you people to understand that what we are doing now and the activation of this government in exile is in line with our leaders' wish to get Biafra. And the government in exile have tried several times to make this whole thing possible. But I believe that it was not possible then because it is now that God have anointed it. And as we are waiting for our leader to to be happy and to see that his legacy and his suffering and sacrifice did not die in Kenya. Rather, it has been catapulted, to the highest level. And next year, 2023, everything is going down. So now let us continue. So when you look at this, you see the movement for the actualization of Biafra, sovereign state of Biafra. The must explain to you, they have nothing to do with this. It was just because he was invited. When we go to the declaration of the Biafra government in exile, as you can see, an arm of the movement of the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra seeking to re-establish the Republic of Biafra in Washington, D.C. And like you see, this particular, of course, this is a history that you cannot change. This is a history that you cannot change. Yes, Wazirike was invited, and so he messed up, and that is it. So now, as the government in exile was trying to make sure that IPOB harness, what they have to offer. And during that time, our leader had issued the first time, and then the second time, these criminals that were surrounding him, surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all these criminals could not allow him to get these people on board. So, but now, because we are focused and we are getting Biafra by next year, the time has come. And because there are so many diplomatic ties and doors that has opened, so we need a body, we need a governmental body, a recognized governmental body that should be doing that for us. And now this is it. And let me also inform you, Biafrans all over the world, that the issue of those seeking asylum may take a little bit time because the government have just been activated, like I've just told you people, and we need we need a lot of there is a lot of work to be done before we can be talking about issuing document and also ID card and all that. So this is a lot of work, and everything is happening immediately. And let me tell you, people, that this whole thing is not sudden. It's just that the right people has come on board. The right people, the genuine people have come on board. So it is not a sudden thing. This has been a movement that has been in existence for a very long time. For those who think that we just set up the government in exile today, no, we didn't set it up yesterday. We did not set it up today. It has been there for decades. Now it has been transferred. The main movement now that is under the umbrella of IPOB Autopilot will now take charge from here, and then we are going to work closely with our government. And so everybody must respect the office going forward and from today. Like I said, many things may be, we may be working a little bit differently, but everything we are going to be doing will be channeled at one particular goal, which is to get Biafra. The government of Biafra may not be directly involved in what some of the, if we have entered armed struggle, they may not be directly involved in the armed struggle part of it, but they are going to be the one in charge of the diplomatic ties and the whatever we are going to do in international community. So they're going to be part of. They're going to be the one, championing it, while the autopilot will champion the armed struggle. So I hope you understand what we are doing. So you don't see the government. The government, of course, is in line with what we are doing, and everything is going to be, is going to be jointly. But the armed struggle for Biafra will be completely issue of the autopilot movement, and then the government of Biafra will look into the diplomacy, and then of course the government of Biafra will also have some kind of a supervision on the forces, on the military of Biafra and all that. So this is where we are going, and it is called the division of labor. Now, but having said that, I would like to bring to you the declaration of the provisional Biafra government in exile, the past one, and I don't think that it will be wise to start declaration, making a new declaration. It has been declared. It is only that the Biafra is like a relay race. So you run and you pass the betting to somebody, and somebody will take the betting and run. And now the autopiloted IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taking the betting, and we are the last leg of this race. So we are going to run this race, and we have taken the betting. We are going to use the betting, and we are going to run to the last, and we're going to, win this race at the end of the day, and that's happening next year. Now let us go to the declaration of the Biafra government in exile, and we are going to read the wording for some of you, and this is something you never know. This is something you never know. Some of you may never know existed. So we are here today to enlighten you on that. All right. So as you can see, Biafra provisional government. Biafra provisional government. And let me tell you, I want to inform you, Biafrans, today, please disregard anybody. Disregard anybody telling you anything else, okay? Disregard anybody telling you, you declared they declared the Biafra government in exile and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here, okay? These are the criminals that never wish Biafra to come, okay? Disregard, when you see them, don't just allow them to distract you. Just behave as if you didn't see them, because these are the criminals that didn't want Biafra to come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have wished for this, and this is exactly what we're doing. And this will be the last nail on the head of the enemies. So we are here, and we are doing it, and we are doing it very well, perfectly. And the time is now. So I want us to read the declaration of Biafra government in exile, the past and the present in 2017. And I don't think there is need for us to declare again. So it is just to continue from where the baton has been given to us. All right. So Biafra provisional government, the Biafra provisional government, BGP, is created and formed by the authority of the Biafra Charter. And all of you know that I have posted something called Biafra Charter. The Biafra Charter is, the Biafra Charter comprising of all Biafra territory, and everybody agreed to the charter. And that charter I will be teaching on the charter for you to know that we already have a Biafra Charter. The Biafra Charter is already available, and then of course it is subject to amendment. So the subject to amendment is that it can be amended either the Confederation or either the Federal Federation of Biafra, as the case may be. So everything is not like a final thing, but we are going just to show you that when we said that Biafra is coming 2023, we are not just joking. So for those who are asking, who have been asking, where is your roadmap? Where is your roadmap? Where is your state? Where is your map? Where is your this and where is your that? You see, I want you to understand that one group cannot do everything alone. Okay, that is why it is very important. One group cannot get Biafra. Okay, there are groups that's gonna be in diplomacy. There are groups that are gonna be in armed struggle. There are groups that are gonna be in political whatever. There are groups that are gonna be in either washing plate and all that. So every group is gonna be doing their thing, and what we are going to do is to bring everything, whatever we are doing, the result together, and it is gonna give us Biafra. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you people. So we have already a charter, Biafra Charter, and Biafra Charter is, a very, very well document that everybody in Biafra territory signed. Every province of Biafra signed the Biafra Charter, and that is what a lot of people don't actually know. So our people in the Riverine area, they were also part of the Biafra Charter, and people don't know this. So when somebody is asking you, IPOB autopilot, where is your roadmap? We have roadmap. The roadmap we have is the combination of the alliances we are building now. The roadmap we have is that the Biafra government in exile has been activated. The roadmap we have is that all armed groups in Biafra land is under autopiloted IPOB. And we are going to have a central command. And that is happening. I am telling you now, in a few days, we are going to have the last alliance, and we will hit the ground running. So don't just panic. Don't just listen to anybody telling you election this, election that. The time is now, and we cannot miss this target. When we fire a target at the right time. We are very patient and we don't fire anyhow. So when we fire, we strike a target and the person will go down. All right, so let us go there. So the Biafra government, the Biafra provisional government created and formed by the authority of the Biafra Charter of May 30th, 2007, and as a mandate of the same charter, the relevant section of the charter is expected below. Expected below item 5. Biafra government in exile is an arm of the BPG. So let us go a little bit down. Of course, this is organized in number sections. Harrison Amobi, thank you for super chat. We appreciate you. And then Ogodo Man, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Then the event announcement for event declaration of the Biafra government in exile. The event itself, the declaration, and the link audio coming, and all what have you. Now we are going to go straight to the one, which is the announcement of the declaration of Biafra government in exile in 2007, August 28. August 28, 2007. Now, new Biafra provisional government announcement. On May 30th, 2007, the nation of Biafra, its provinces, and people resolved to actualize, renew, reaffirm, and continue with the declaration of Biafra independence from Nigeria. During a press event being held in Washington, D.C., Dr. Emmanuel Enekwachi, on behalf of the signatories, will unveil the Biafra Proclamation of Sovereignty and Independence. Then it was now is a Professor Emmanuel Enekwachi. This is our declaration to the rest of the world, says Dr. Enekwachi, that we are exercising our right to self-determination and self-governance, and we seek support in making this transition toward freedom and liberty. A reality for 4 million Biafra that was back then, 2007. The author of the declaration strongly support the right of self-determination and have issued a mandate for the creation of and formation of the Biafra provisional government. The mandate states a government of self-determination shall function as the bona fide government of the Biafra to 1. Secure the federation, the freedom and the liberty of Biafra and its people. 2. Represent the sovereignty and the interests of Biafra globally. 3. Engage in international relations and diplomacy. 4. Ensure the national security of Biafra and its people. 5. Seek diplomatic status for the Biafra. 6. Mediate global trade negotiation and other economic development venues. 7. Exercise the right to freedom of religion. These were the declaration as far back as 2007. Now, in 1967, the Nigeria government opposed the declaration of Biafra as a sovereign state and declared war. A few years later, the war ended, but ethnic genocidal cleansing of the Biafra continues today. In 1999, in response to the genocide, the movement for this Masop then was formed on non-violent principle. High-ranking officials as well other members of this group remain in prison throughout Nigeria. Now is the time, says the signers, that the people and nation of Biafra make an appeal here today to the world to support the end of human rights violation and persecution of the people who are in search of the right to freedom, liberty, and self-determination. And like I have also told you people that the reason why you see the Masop here was because they invited him to the United States, and of course, because they have to, it has to be the movement, and then it has to be the government. And so Masop then was like the foot soldiers, and today we are acting in that capacity of foot soldiers for Biafra, and we are going to be doing our thing while the government will go into full functionality and will begin to do the job that they have been activated to do. Declaration of Biafra government in exile. Then, of course, the full text is what I'm going to read to you. And 4, reaffirmation of the origin of Biafra declaration. The declaration of Biafra independent, Tuesday, May 30th, 1967. Recommittal to the declaration of Biafra independent, Wednesday, May 30th, 2007. 1967 and 2007. So, there in the wedding of the declaration in 2007, fellow Biafrans, 40 years following the original declaration of Biafra independent, we Biafra rise today to recommit ourselves to this noble declaration, its spirit, substance, and implication. Our independence being our right and our destiny, and a manifestation and the symbolism of our freedom and liberty. Today, those 40 years have validated the wisdom and the propriety of the declaration of Biafra independent. These 40 years do now compel the reactualization of the independence of Biafra, having witnessed and experienced all these years in the unrelenting stronghold of Nigeria on Biafra, unwilling to continue to suffer under the precious policy of the Nigeria against Biafra people, certain that a future under Nigeria based on past and present fact and realities does not exist for us Biafrans, except as exploited and dehumanized, rendered worthless as a human being. Understanding that in any case, Nigeria is a failed state, barely kept going on by mocking and the unconscionable patronization by outside stakeholder powers and principalities, and refusing to allow ourselves to be dethroned and dragged down with Nigeria. Now, therefore, we the people and the nation of Biafra do declare that, 1, we reaffirm the original declaration of independence of Biafra. We are taking our own collective destiny as an independent sovereign nation of Biafra. We undertake the actualize of independent Biafra as a natural task to claim a natural right. We know the law and rules of civil humanity are on our side. Self-determination is inalienable natural right. It is recognized in the United Nations Charter. We exercise this right to actualize independence Biafra. In making reaffirming this declaration, we make neither war nor peace with Nigeria. We merely exercise our right as a people and a nation, which is our prerogative, and which there is plenty of precedence. It is our desire to enter into negotiation with Nigeria to resolve negotiables peacefully. An independent Biafra restores stability and security to the region allowing the people and their environment to heal and finally to thrive, while at the same time creating favorable climate for international business and commerce. An independent Biafra is a fresh infusion of hope for Africa, which we are determined to turn into fulfillment for all. Long live independent nation of Biafra, and may God continue to protect her and all those who live in her. This was the declaration of the Biafra government in exile in 2007. Now I am going to read to you people for the very first time the original declaration of Biafra in 1967, the 30th of May 1967. Original Declaration of Biafra Independence. The Declaration of Independence, Tuesday, May 30th, 1967. Fellow countrymen and women, you, the people of Eastern Nigeria, conscious of the supreme authority of Almighty God over all mankind, of your duty to yourselves and prosperity, aware that you can no longer be protected in your lives and in your property by any government based outside Eastern Nigeria. Believing that you are born free, have certain unalienable right which can best be preserved by yourselves. Unwilling to be unfree partners in any association of a political or economic nature. Rejecting the authority of a person or persons other than the military government of Eastern Nigeria to make any imposition of whatsoever kind of nature upon you. Determined to dissolve all political and other ties, you and other former Federal Republic of Nigeria, prepared to enter into such association, treaty, or alliance with any sovereign state within the former Federal Republic of Nigeria and elsewhere, on such term and condition as best to subserve your common goal, your common good, affirming your trust and confidence in me. Having mandated me to proclaim on your behalf and in your name the Eastern Nigeria be a sovereign independent republic, now therefore I, Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, military governor of Eastern Nigeria by virtue of this authority and pursuant to the principle recited above, do hereby solemnly proclaim that the territory and the region known as and called Eastern Nigeria, together with our continental shelf and the territorial waters, shall henceforth be independent sovereign state of the name and title of the Republic of Biafra. And I do declare that all political ties between us and the Federal Republic of Nigeria are hereby totally dissolved. All subsisting contractual obligation entered into by the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria or by any person, authority, organization, or government acting on its behalf with any person, authority, or organization operating or relating to any matter or thing within the Republic of Biafra shall henceforth be deemed to be entered into with the military governor of the Republic of Biafra for and on behalf of the government of the people of the Republic of Biafra. And the covenant, therefore, shall, subject to the declaration, be performed by the parties according to their tenor. All subsisting international treaties and obligations made on behalf of the Eastern Nigeria by the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be honored and respected. Eastern Nigeria shall of all subsisting international debt and obligation entered into by Nigeria government, Federal Republic of Nigeria, shall be honored and respected. Steps will be taken to open discussion on the question of Eastern Nigeria due share of asset of the Federation of Nigeria and personal properties of the citizen of Biafra throughout the Federation of Nigeria. The right, privilege, pension, etc. of all personnel of the public services, the armed forces, and the police now serving in any capacity within the Republic of Biafra are hereby guaranteed. We shall keep the door open for association with and will welcome any sovereign unit or unit in the former Federation of Nigeria, any other part of Africa desirous of association with us for the purpose of running a common service organization and for the establishment of economic ties. We shall protect the lives and properties of all foreigners residing in Biafra. We shall extend the hand of friendship to those nations who respect our sovereignty and shall repel any interference in our internal affairs. We shall faithfully adhere to the Charter of the Organization of African Unity and of the United Nations Organization. It is our intention to remain a member of the British Commonwealth nation in our right as a sovereign independent nation. Long live the Republic of Biafra, and may God protect all those who lives in her. This was the Declaration of Biafra in 1967. Now, I'm taking you to a little bit about the Biafra Charter, which is also available under the government, Biafra government in exile. So, and this is the charter. Biafra Charter authorization. Whereas the people and nation of Biafra and their land and property find themselves under physical, sociologic, political, economic, and sociological subjugation by the state of Nigeria since 1967, a state of occupation by Nigeria of Biafra has existed and continue to exist. Unwilling to continue to live under such suffering and servitude, while suffering such indignities as are inappropriate for human being, determined to exercise the natural and legal right to freedom and liberty. Now, therefore, we, people of the Federation of Biafra, have resolved to actualize, renew, reaffirm, and continue with the Declaration of Biafra Independent of May 1967, with all the implications thereof. In reaffirming the independence of Biafra, the people and the nation of Biafra make neither war nor peace with the state of the Nigeria. Rather, we exercise a natural right, a popular right, a political right, and a right supported by the United Nations Organization Charter and international laws. The right of self-determination in certain realization that only effective exercise of self-determination by the people and the nation of Biafra will end state of occupation and subjugation by the Nigeria of Biafra. In furtherance of this exercise, this Biafra Charter, a formal organ of the people and the nation of Biafra, lend authority to and issue a mandate for the creation and the formation of the Biafra Provisional Government. The Biafra Provisional Government mandate to create, form, operate, and manage a provisional government for, by the peoples and the nation of Biafra, so such government to function in the meantime as a bona fide government of Biafra in manner of legal, customary, and adheres to government to secure the freedom and liberty of Biafra and its people from occupation by Nigeria based on self-determination paradigm and principles with all haste and by all means necessary. to represent sovereignty and the interest of Biafra and its people in the region and in the world at large, to project the sovereignty and independence and humanity of Biafra and its people at all times, to constitute a transitional governance of the Biafra immediately after liberation of Biafra from Nigeria, a specified finite duration not exceed 4 years, pending the formalization of Biafra state structure, post-occupation and the post-liberation. This particular one is very important as we are now in the liberation phase of Biafra once again. The structure of Biafra provisional government. The Biafra provisional government shall consist of two arms: the Biafra government in exile, based outside of Biafra, Biafra government within Biafra, to be known as Biafra shadow government. This, of course, may have not been activated because of the complexity of what we have on ground. But I think the cabinet of the Biafra government in exile will shed more light to this particular Biafra shadow government, when the time is due. Both arms shall function in tight coordination and in harmony with the Biafra government in exile, the apex role. Function of the Biafra provisional government. The sole function of the Biafra government in exile and the Biafra shadow government is to carry out the mandate of the Biafra provisional government as stated in the Biafra Charter Authorization. The Biafra government in exile shall respect existing laws of international hosting countries. In furtherance of this mandate, Biafra government in exile shall respect international laws dealing with self-determination and protecting of human rights and rely in particular of the Geneva Convention Protocol 2. Biafra shadow government will work with our people at home, in Biafra territory, and in Nigeria, cognizant of the state of the occupational forces foisted over our people. These keep alive and project Biafra's sovereignty and independence in accordance with the mandate and mobilize, organize, and manage our people for the socio-political activism in order to carry out our resolve for self-determination. I want you to understand that this particular mandate may have slightly changed because of the direction we have taken today, in the liberation phase of the Biafra liberation or the Biafra freedom. At all times, Biafra exile and the Biafra shadow government functions are to be well coordinated, harmonious, complementary, and seamless. Following the liberation of Biafra from Nigeria, the Biafra provisional government, consisting of the Biafra government in exile and the Biafra shadow government together, shall form the nucleus of the transitional government of Biafra under the direction of the peoples of the nation of Biafra, in order to conduct the governmental affair of Biafra, guided by the Biafra Charter for a period not to exceed 4 years, during which Biafra put formal structure in place to continue and to succeed as a nation under permanent constitution of the nation of Biafra. I want to thank you people today for listening as we continue to enlighten you and make you understand and pass this particular vital information to you today, which is very, very important. You need to know how this particular liberation of Biafra and Biafra breakaway from Nigeria is taking shape. Like I informed you before, starting from this August, you will begin to see the green light of Biafra. The conduct of the Biafra provisional government shall at all times adhere to the basic principle and the laws of the Biafra Charter. The term of the Biafra provisional government shall last from now till May 30th May until Biafra is fully liberated from Nigeria occupation. Immediately after the full liberation of Biafra, this Biafra provisional government shall transform into the transitional government of Biafra, during which Biafra socio-political and civic structure shall be put in place. The period not exceed 4 years at the conclusion of that period. The transitional government of Biafra shall unconditionally cease to exist and shall be replaced by a duly constituted government of Biafra following a constitutional conference. I hope you are following. That is why whenever you hear them telling you what is your roadmap, tell them the roadmap is here and this is part of it. And of course, when the other different groups are doing their things, you also have to understand that Ekeroreke. So that Ekeroreke is what is going on now, and the autopilot is activating it under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, powered by the Biafra spirit, and of course, powered by also the autopiloted IPOB. Very, very, very important. Very important that you know this. All right, we continue, to lecture you on this. The Declaration of Sovereignty State of Biafra, which is 6, in exile. Biafra government in exile, a declaration. I want all of you to understand that, when you are listening to this, you must open your mind and to know how serious we are. Being part of the official announcement declaring a Biafra provisional government in exile and held at a United States National Press Club in Washington, D.C., United States of America, on August 28, 2007. The declaration, I think we have read that, but let me also read this particular, declaration as well. There comes a time in the life of a people when their physical survival, their dignity, fundamental right, and indeed the very essence of their being endured on them by Creator and guaranteed under a natural and international laws supersede all temporary comfort and demand unreserved and unmitigated action, defense of this God's given right. For the people of Biafra, that time is now. I am telling you that as you read this, it looks as if it is today. And of course, thank you very much. There is a exceptional right for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course. I want you people to understand that whatever we are doing today, please do not just worry about that. Everybody we are forming alliance with, every group we are bringing together with, they respect and hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a very high esteem, and they also have shared their concern about how they have tried in the past to make this thing what we are doing today possible, but it never worked because of the evil people that surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and like all of you have seen today. So do not just worry about that. Every group we are forming alliance with, every group that's coming down or coming, to join force with Autopilot today, they're all coming because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, they respect and value his ideology. And on that particular rock, we are building this particular mountain or this particular church. Thank you very much. So do not worry about that. Everything is under control. And then we continue. Whereas the people and the nation of Biafra and their land and property find themselves under physical, economic, political, sociological, and psychological subjugation by the state of Nigeria since 1967. A state occupation of Biafra by Nigeria has existed, continued to exist. I think I have actually read this particular section of the Declaration of the Biafra government in exile. What I'm about to do now is to is to give you one moment. I need to make you understand something that there is a broker which must we must make sure that you listen to that particular broadcast. So that broadcast is gonna one moment. Sorry. We are going to have a commercial, and then after the commercial, I will play some broadcast to what you people must listen to. I'm gonna play this broadcast, so and you need to listen to it. All right, here we go. Let us have a commercial, please. Sorry.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Right. Sorry about that. Here we go.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
All right, here we go. And then we are going to, I want everybody to listen and pay attention to this particular broadcast that is coming from the Biafra government in exile in 2009. Very, very important. Pay attention very attentively.
Matters of interest to Biafra. Here is the commentary read by Olu Ibochikewe. Today's commentary is titled Easterners, Jihad is at your door. In 1947, Malam Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, who later became the Prime Minister of Nigeria, said to a colonial British officer, quote, "We do not want, sir, our southern neighbors to interfere in our development, northern Nigeria. I should like to make it clear that if the British quitted, it should be quit. Nigeria, now at this stage, the northern people would continue their interrupted conquest to the sea, which would mean conquest of eastern and western Nigeria." End quote. This is what a member of the Sokoto Caliphate said in 1947, that whenever the British colonialists leave Nigeria, fundamentalist Islamic jihadists will continue their conquest of Christianity Biafra as well as Western region. Since 1966, the jihadists from fundamentalist Islamic northern Nigeria have been waging the jihad, especially against the Christian people of Eastern region Biafra. The jihad has assumed diabolical dimensions since 1980. Since then, Islamic jihadists from northern and western Nigeria have burned hundreds of churches, murdered scores of Christian priests, slaughtered about 100,000 innocent Christians of southern origin all over northern and western Nigeria, destroyed and looted billions of dollars of property belonging to Christians by force dozens of Christian children. In October 2005, we appealed to governments of the free world, the United States, the European Union, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Israel, and others to take very seriously the threat of forced Islamization of Christian Biafra. We informed the international community of a two-pronged plan by the fundamentalist Islamic jihadists to apply the PINSAC military strategy in their plan to completely overrun the continent of Africa and turn the entire continent into fundamentalist Islamic stronghold with Wahhabi ideology. We revealed that according to a communique issued after one of their secret meetings, the attack in East Africa will begin in Somalia and run inward through Kenya, while the attack in West Africa will begin in Chad and run inward through Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They will keep moving inward and converge around Zambia and then punch right into South Africa. We have every reason to believe that Western intelligence forces did not take this warning seriously. But now, we are gradually being proved right. Now look at those countries. Somalia has been taken. Kenya is under threat. Nigeria is a basket case. And the Democratic Republic of the Congo is a banana republic. It may still not make any sense to you until you look at the situation in Nigeria, their most coveted prize. Why Nigeria? Ask. Eastern Nigeria, Biafra, with a population of some 50 million, is almost 95% Christian and less than 1% Muslim. Overrunning and converting 50 million Biafran Christians by force will be the best prize any Islamic jihadist will give to the Wahhabi bank rollers of Saudi Arabia. Seizing the source of oil and gas in the Bight of Biafra, a major supplier of the energy needs of the West, and putting the billions of dollars investment of the West in the hands of the fundamentalist Islamic jihadists will be one of the biggest blows to the governments of Europe and America. Do you now see why Eastern region Biafra is a coveted prize for Islamic jihadists? Since 1980, not one single year has passed without Islamic jihadists attacking and slaughtering Christians in northern and western Nigeria. It has become so repetitive and regular that you can even predict the month Christians will be attacked and slaughtered in Nigeria. Consider these facts and judge for yourself. In the middle 1980s, Nigeria was enrolled as a full-fledged member of the Organization of Islamic Conference, OIC, by military fiat and against strong protest by Christians, especially from Eastern region Biafra. In the 2000s, Libya provided millions of dollars for the building of an Islamic university in Kano, followed by the establishment of Islamic banks. 2000, Ahmed Sani, the jihadist governor of Sokoto State of Nigeria, deceived the administrators of the Voice of America, VOA, broadcasting service, into sponsoring the launching of fundamentalist Islamic Sharia law in Nigeria. The launching, which was done in Washington, D.C., was given worldwide publicity and stamp of approval by the VOA, as Governor Ahmed Sani answered that Sharia will apply only to Muslims in Nigeria and never to Christians or animists. Less than 5 short years later, Sharia law was applied to Christians and Muslims alike all over northern Nigeria and parts of western Nigeria. Today, Sharia law is the overwhelming law in operation in most of northern Nigeria and is applied to Christians as well as Muslims. Common law courts and judges have virtually been consigned to the dustbin as Sharia police, known as Ekpa, have taken over law enforcement from the Nigeria police and routinely quash court judgments and force the Nigeria police to obey them and enforce Sharia laws on Christians. We challenge VOA to contradict us. Since 1980, top Islamic politicians and religious leaders in Nigeria have openly declared their intention to Islamize the Christian people of Biafra by force. Former President of Nigeria, Alhaji Shehu Shagari, has advocated the forced Islamization of Biafra. Former military head of state, Muhammadu Buhari, has advocated the forced Islamization of Biafra. The Association of Muslim Clerics, called Council of Ulama, has stated categorically that its goal is the total Islamization of Nigeria. The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs in Nigeria has stated unequivocally that all Christians in Nigeria will be Islamized. The former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court in Nigeria, Alhaji Muhammad Wise, has declared that Sharia law must be taught in all the law schools in Eastern Region Biafra. After the horrific attacks masterminded by Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda against the people and government of the United States of America on 9/11/2001, the people of Western and Northern Nigeria organized public celebration and demonstration of support for Osama bin Laden and his criminal gang in Sokoto and Kano in Northern Nigeria and Osogbo and Ibadan in Western Nigeria. They were celebrating the slaughter of innocent people in New York by hate-filled Islamic jihadists. Biafran Christians were ached and saddened by the madness. But when Biafran Christians organized a counter demonstration in Enugu in sympathy and solidarity with and support of the people and government of the United States of America over the tragedy of 9/11, the Nigerian federal government sent paramilitary police to beat and brutalize the peaceful demonstrators and disband them. It is public knowledge that immediately after the 9/11 attack on the United States by Islamic jihadists, and for many years after, Osama bin Laden became the most popular name given to newborn babies in northern Nigeria and parts of western Nigeria. It is common knowledge that Osama bin Laden and al-Zawahiri have specifically mentioned Nigeria as their primary target and coveted prize in Africa. 1 week ago, a group of Islamic jihadists started attacking police stations and Christians and non-Muslims in northern Nigeria. In a flash, the attacks spread from the state of Bauchi to Borno, Yobe, Jigawa, Katsina, and Kano, covering several hundred kilometers. The Nigerian police was overwhelmed, and they took a division of the Nigerian army to overcome jihadists. We are told that about 800 of them were killed before the jihadists drifted that, quote, the rhetoric of Osama bin Laden may chime with some radical young Muslims in Nigeria, but that doesn't mean there is a financial relationship, end quote. John Peel of the School of African Studies that Nigeria has not collapsed to the same degree as Somalia, where Al-Qaeda has significant influence, and that Nigeria has a long history of Islamic uprising against corrupt rulers dating back to the largest in West Africa's history, the Jihad of Usman Dan Fodio in 1804. Do not ever listen to silly, ignorant researchers and historians who do not know what they are talking about. First, there was no country called Nigeria in 1804. Second, the Usman Dan Fodio Jihad was a political colonial movement whose goal was to colonize the Hausa states of northern Nigeria and subjugate them to the rule of the Sokoto Caliphate. However, Usman Dan Fodio disguised his political and social intention by shrouding in religious lingo. This is very commonplace information, and Professor Peel should know that. Did these stupid professors and researchers tell you that Church of the Brethren, the largest indigenous church in Meduguri, as well as more than 20 other churches, were burnt to ashes by the jihadists? Several pastors were burnt to death? That the National Evangelical Mission and over 50 Christians who were worshiping in the church were all bombed and burned to death? That Reverend Sabo Yakubu of the Church of Christ in Nigeria was not only killed, he was slaughtered like a ram in front of his family? That the jihadists rounded up Christian neighbors and one by one ordered them to recite a verse in the Quran known as the Shahada, proclaiming their conversion to Islam, and those who refused had their throats slit or were shot on the spot by the jihadists? Did they tell you that the jihadists had general purpose machine guns, GPMG, AK-47, RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades, and other sophisticated weapons? Did they tell you that Mohammed Yusuf, their leader, had 1 billion naira in one of his numerous bank accounts, and that he traveled frequently to Middle Eastern countries? Did they tell you that Mohammed Yusuf lived like a king, driving around in a fleet of very expensive cars? That his compound was 9 square miles, and that inside this compound were military training ground, armory, medical center, mosque, food storage facilities, and living quarters? Did they tell you that he was the one who unleashed the mayhem in Meduguri in 2006, in which 54 churches were burned to the ground and several thousand Christians killed? Did they tell you that there are more than 5 army cantonments in and around Meduguri, and that throughout the uprising, nobody lifted a finger until the unit from Jos arrived and confronted the jihadists? Did they tell you that Yusuf formally informed the Nigerian government that he was going to attack Christians days before he started his operation? No, they will not tell you this thing. They will only tell you that the crisis has been contained until next time when the slaughter will resume. This is Islamic Nigeria. Now, let us ask some difficult questions about Boko Haram, the jihadist sect that declared war on Christians in Nigeria last week. The membership of this jihadist sect has been put at 1.5 million, usually made up primarily of unemployed, uneducated youths called Almajiri, as well as some well-educated Muslims in northern Nigeria. How is it that 1.5 million people are engaged in subversive preaching and almost all over northern Nigeria, and nobody knew? Who was providing food, clothing, anti-fatigues, shelter, and arms and ammunition for these people? How many top government officials had full knowledge of the ideology being preached by these people and the plot to attack Christians? How many knew of their plan to turn Nigeria into a jihadist Islamic society wrapped in Wahhabi ideology? Don't search for the answer. Believe this, all the governors in the north knew about these people. The group has been supported and funded by governors and ministers, including federal ministers. Apart from using the oil money stolen from the Niger Delta to finance the jihadist movement, political and military leaders as well as leaders of the jihadist movement from northern Nigeria have been receiving billions of dollars from Saudi Arabia, Libya, Sudan, and other jihadist countries to finance the jihad in Nigeria. Top politicians, military officers, police, former presidents, or heads of state of northern Nigeria origin have full knowledge of this group and their activities and have provided strong support for them. It is sad to observe that it is money stolen from the people of the Niger Delta that is now being used to sponsor jihad against all Easterners, including the Niger Delta. As Dr. Walid Fares reported, the Islamic Emirate of Egypt gleefully stated after this uprising, quote, "Our brothers, the Mujahideen, are striking back at Western evangelization in Nigeria," end quote. And the highly placed Saudi Arabian commentator stated that the Nigerian government is, quote, "an agent of the West, but Islam will win in Nigeria," end quote. Let no one be in doubt that Boko Haram will soon reorganize and come back to continue the jihad. When they do, there will be better trained, better armed, and their goals and objectives will be better articulated. Believe us now, the target of the next jihad will be precisely Christians and their churches, and thousands of them will be slaughtered. The ultimate goal of the Nigerian jihadists is to seize the oil and gas in Eastern region Biafra and forcibly Islamize Biafra. If by an act of omission, Biafra is allowed to be overrun by Islamic jihadists, the consequences for Christianity in Africa will be catastrophic. The oil and gas fields located in Biafra will be in the hands of Osama, al-Zawahiri, the Caliphate, and Al-Qaeda. The West, which has been trying to prop up the failed state of Nigeria, especially Britain, should ask itself a hard question. For whom are we propping up this failed state? The answer is for jihadist Islam. The sensible thing to do is to split Nigeria into its component parts. Biafra in the east, Oduduwa in the west, and Ariwa in the north. If this is not done, and Nigeria is left to explode into uncontrollable violence, the eruption, which will quickly turn into a mammoth inferno, will take more than 2 decades to bring under control. This is why we are appealing to the leaders of the free world to please make hay while the sun shines. Divide the third state of Nigeria into its component parts. The east, Biafra, the west, Duduwa, and the north, Ariwa. This will save everyone a lot of heartache and headache. May God bless all sensible Biafrans and the sovereign independent state of Biafra.
Right. Thank you very much. And that was the broadcast of the Biafra government in exile in 2009. And when you listen to that particular broadcast in 2009, you find out that almost everything they have said have come to happen. The only thing that has not happened yet is that they're going to run over Biafra. And and another thing that have not happened yet is that we are going to revolt and they will pick up arms, and it is going to be very, very catastrophic. So hopefully, the catastrophic part of it is not going to come, because we have actually we're picking up arms, and we are not laying down our weapon, because our weapon is the only thing we are going to use to defend ourselves. We see the way that these people are coming with machine guns and all that to kill. So we need machine guns to defend ourselves and defend our land whenever they come. And of course, so today you have been able to know that, first of all, the Biafra government in exile has been activated in full force, and the activity will start immediately. And so a lot of things will be expected to start happening from now. And like I said, the Biafra, you see the green light, you're going to start seeing it from this August. And if you don't see the green light of Biafra, you are going to see the red light of the end of Nigeria from this August. And we are not, we are just starting. And those who think that when we say that no election in Biafra land is a normal, there is this Igbo adage that they say every day, the king of the community or the king of a kingdom was shouting, "Oh, there is lion, no, there is lion, no, there is lion, no." And then everybody in the kingdom will run, and then the king will start laughing. "Oh, there is no lion, there is no lion." And then people will go. Every day this king is shouting, "There is a lion, no, lion, no, lion, no." People will run to go and help the king. And when they get there, there is no lion. So it happens that one fateful day, lion came, and so the king started shouting, "Lion, oh, lion, oh, lion, oh," and people were like, "Oh, there is no lion. This man is always doing like that." So people started, nobody listened to him, and that was how the lion killed him. So do not be taken unaware, because Biafra movement have called for no election, and every time they cancel it. No election. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have called for no election, and because he have bad people and evil people around him who were always collecting money from the government, they will say, "Oh, no election." We even heard that the Chike Doziem, this one they call Chike Doziem, right? We even heard that his own brother is either his blood brother or something, is contesting Senate, under APC. we heard the Kepu that the brother is contesting to become a senator in Nigeria, and he's contesting under APC. So those of you that come from where the one they call Chike Doziem, the expelled criminal, where he come from, you know that the brother is contesting a Senate under APC. Please go and check who are those contesting for Senate under APC in the constituency where Chike Doziem come from. They say the brother is contesting for election. So and these are the people that will be hiding. And when you talk, they will say, "Oh, they want to go and do IPOB. They want to go and do Biafra in the Senate." All lies. It is all complete lies. So they say the brother is contesting, and I want you people who come from where he come from to go and and do the investigation. Well, that is by the way. So the thing is that if you are thinking that this particular movement now, where Simon Ekpa is involved, is going to use Biafra for a jamboree, or use Biafra as I'm smiling, so it's the same way I'm mean. So don't play with my face. So all this while I've told you people that Leave this face. Make this face not deceive you. Do you understand me? Don't look this face. If you look this face, do not look this face. This face will deceive you, and you are going to make a mistake you will regret in your life. Do not look this face, especially this laughing face. Every day I am laughing. I told you people, when I'm angry, you don't know. When I am happy, you don't know. Forget this laugh. Forget this face. If you look this face, so as we are saying it now, Biafra is what we are here for. And we are going to make history this coming year. I am telling you the fact. All you need is to make sure that you support the Eastern Security Network and support whatever we are doing as we are facing, the Biafra liberation is now a different, as you all can know, and you can see, we have activated almost everything. And like I said, we only have one more alliance to go. At least, maybe one more alliance to go. Once that is done, we can now beat our chest. And we cannot beat our chest. So, because we want that everybody must come and bring what they have. Everybody must come and bring what they have. And we have succeeded in doing that. I must give glory to God and give thanks to God that at this particular point in time, the God of Biafra have possessed every genuine group. So, including those that have called me that we didn't go into alliance, but they have called me and I have told them to go and get themselves prepared. I have told them to go and put their houses, their groups in order and get ready so that they will not be taken unaware. A lot of a group like that, we need to refresh. Somebody say, I should allow call. I should allow call, right? All right, I'm going to allow call, but you know that I still have a code, So this is a good time. So I want to inform you people that going forward, our daily broadcast will be 7 p.m. Biafra time. It is not going to be late anymore. I'm trying to work on my time because we are entering a very, 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 very delicate time. So our broadcast, we are embarking on daily broadcast. I know some people say very soon you will not be seeing Simon Ekpa again. He is saying that Biafra is coming in 2023. So before 2023, he is going to disappear. Very soon you will not be seeing him again. I laugh at these people. Chai! Hey! Oh God. Hi! Chineke. And somebody is actually saying it. That is an amuma. He say, Simon Ekpa will start disappearing. You will not be seeing him again. Many of them, when they didn't see me, thank you, Ben, for your super chat. We appreciate you. When they didn't see me on live, they think, oh, he's tired. He's tired. Don't worry. He's not going to come tomorrow. They will come to and check. Is he coming today? He didn't come. We said it. He's tired. Oh, Chineke God, you people don't know what is coming. Unu ga-eji ọnụ ahụ unu ji ekwe ihe a wee wulurikwa ihe niile arụ gbọrọ n'ọnụ. We are starting the daily broadcast, and because the meeting have, we have solved a lot of things. So the meeting is not, and I have decided that from this month, I will not be having meeting from 7 p.m. Biafra time, because I think because of the meeting I have put. So every meeting I'm going to have, I will try as much as possible to have the meeting before 7 p.m. Biafra time, so that I'll be able to come live. So every day, coming live at least 7 p.m. Biafra time. The daily broadcasts have started from today. All right, so we are going to start receiving calls. Welcome to the program. Oh, we lost him. He lost him. Oh my goodness. All right. You're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, good evening from here. Welcome to a special program of
Hello,
as
Simon.
we welcome to the program as we explain the government, Biafra government in exile.
Simon, are you hearing me?
I am hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you for what you have done. I am short of words, but I know what he can do. So I never doubt. I sent you a video for a Nigerian, a Biafra, key in Italy here. How are we going to do our brothers they are killing in Italy and every part of Western world, and no one is asking? This one just happened just on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And the Italian government, some of them have condemned it, but Salvini is the one who don't like Nigerians, always say Nigerians. So, and then if you watch the video I sent to you and see the killing of that innocent boy, please have to do something, because it touches every one of us that is Biafrans.
Oh, the person is a Biafran. Hello.
Hello.
So the person is a Biafran. What happened to him? Why did they kill him?
This thing, the guy was the guy had an accident on the leg, and then he just doing some business on the roadside, just like normal, we'll call it charote, selling like matches, lighter, and some other things. And then he saw the wife of the boy. He said, Bella, that's the beautiful one. And that is the only thing that boy said. And that man, looking that man, that he don't have a leg because he had an accident, and that Italian man just jumped on him, start beating him, and hold him on his neck until that guy passed away.
That is bad. That is bad. But like you can see, there are little that we can do at this point, because what is going on is much, and we are just putting things in place. So it is really very, very sad that such thing happen at this point. But I hope that we are not going to fight this Biafra longer than by at least by February we will know how far. But so if this kind of thing happened, had it been that it was like before, where we are now putting this whole thing, into a place like the Biafra government in exile and all that, I think this is the thing that they can handle, and because of the name we are going to give them now, going forward. So, but it's unfortunate that this kind of thing happened. So I hope that you people in Italy there, you can also, come together and start to solve this problem as they come. It's because you people are facing a lot of problem in Italy. So you people need to come together and start solving these problems. Look for a way to solve this problem. You cannot just be there and you are being killed like that, and it's only complain.
Definitely, but we need a support. We need a backing, just like as we have, as this thing have been in place now. That's a good thing, because
yes, I know where you are going. But like I just said, we are just activating this government now. You understand? Like I said, if this thing has happened before, if the people in this Biafra has been proactive and genuine, in the first place, by now would have gone far. Okay, now, I understand where this problem. I understand that it is a problem and is a responsibility, But as it is now, we may not, we may do very little on that. But what I would suggest is that you people that are there, you know exactly what to do. If this is not the first time such thing is happening to your community in Italy, so you know exactly what to do. You know whom to turn to at this point. We are not yet a sovereign state, as such. But let us assume that this particular government has now, we have set up everything that is needed. Of course, we would like to make a very big, use this to make some kind of move. But, and your complaint is noted, by the way. So you can, as you have sent the video, you give me more information. Let's see what we can do.
I have sent the video to you as, is it, when did I send it?
Yeah, you send more information. The video may not contain anything now, so send more information.
The information is there.
The information is there.
Okay.
The video,
I wrote something under it.
We wrote something. If you can see my number.
Okay, but like I said, you people know exactly what to do. Are you telling me you don't know what to do?
No, that excuse me, my brother. I am not in that very city. Where I am is quite different. It will be.
It doesn't matter whether you are not in that city. So long as you know people in the city where this thing happened, you advise them what to do. That is, if you know what to do, they already know what to do. So what you have to do is.
I don't even know them. I saw them for TV and I followed it. That's all. That's how I get the news.
Oh, you don't even know them. You follow them on TV, and now I am not in Italy, and you are wanting us to do so. That is very, How can we do something where we are not? You are in Italy, and you don't even know. You don't even have contact to the people that in the city where this thing happened, and advise them. Is it? Well, anyway, I will look into the video. So thank you.
Okay, thank you for answering me.
All right, thank you very much. All right, it's a very sad thing, that is the case. All right, welcome to the program. Please, you have 2 minutes. Do you have a question?
Good evening, Samuel Ekpa.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, I'm calling from Paris.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I don't have much questions because I believe in what you are doing, and I thank God for you. Thank God for Mazi Kanu. Thank God for ESN. I'm praying for all of them who are down there. And I pray that God will continue to guide and protect them.
You say?
I just have a demand.
Okay.
Yeah, the demand I need is if there is any contact of any IPOB autopilot in Paris.
Well, they are listening. If there is any autopilot IPOB in Paris, they should make their WhatsApp number available so they should give their WhatsApp number to any of the media team or to me. If you send it to me, I may not see it. So the best thing is to go through any of the media team and it will go to me. So, they are listening to you. So if there is no any IPOB autopilot in Paris, you can create one. You can create one WhatsApp group and then give it to us, and people we can share it, and those in Paris can join you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then all of you remember that on the 6th of this month, on next Saturday, we have emergency ESN fundraising. Very, very important. We are going to do fundraising twice this month. We do fundraising on the 6th and fundraising on the 27th. Very, very important. And you can see that on the screen. Fundraising on the 6th of 8, and then it is emergency. So we expect everybody to be there. Very, very important. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Okay, this call is not connecting.
Welcome to the program.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Welcome to the program. Yeah, Mr. Simon, I'm calling you from Gabon.
You're welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. I'm not from Gabon.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
calling you
ahead.
from Gabon.
Go ahead.
My
I'm
name is
listening.
Uche Nayang.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Calling you from Gabon. Welcome to the program.
Good evening from here. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God. If you are calling, please try to listen to the phone. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening. Question for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when like passport, when one wants to travel to Biafra land. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So one wants to go back to Biafra land. How do we travel? Do we have to travel with the ID card or passport? There will be a passport issued to Biafrans.
No. This ID card, no. If the government is going to start issuing ID card, it's just for those who may need it. For those who may be seeking for international protection or stuff like that. So they may need it. So if the government decide to start issuing ID card, it is only for this kind of people. But because the Biafra government is not like a recognized government as such, so therefore they cannot issue you a document that will use to travel. But they are going to involve in different kind of diplomatic movement for the restoration of Biafra or for the Biafra independence or Biafra freedom, as the case may be. So they can't issue you a traveling document. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. So, so if you want to travel, you still have to travel with Nigerian passport.
Of course, you are still under Nigeria now. So if you don't have a red passport or any passport for any country, you don't. Of course, you don't have any choice than to travel with that for the meantime until we get our freedom.
Okay, I think I would suggest Biafran passport should be gold color.
Gold color, noted. I don't know whether there are ways those there are colors. I think there is a way they come to that kind of decision. It's not. I believe that it will be the color of the passport will be handled, when the time comes.
Okay, thank you very much. At the moment, we have two international airports: Enugu Airport and Port Harcourt.
Yes, and then of course, any airport can be international. Anambra Airport is there, Ebonyi Airport is coming up, so even Imo State can be an international airport.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome to the program.
My someone good evening from here.
Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, my son, good evening from here.
Good evening, I'm listening.
Yes, so I'm John Bosco from Morocco.
You're welcome.
Thank you much, Ineke. May Chukwu bless you. Bless you, Mazi, Nandekano, and bless all autopilot worldwide. I want this opportunity to say this to all autopilots worldwide, that everyone should be resolute, because Biafra is here.
Yes.
We don't need to go back. And want is again to use the opportunity to thank all IPOB autopilot in Morocco
for our peaceful meeting we hold today. I thank everyone that come and participate in our WhatsApp group. And I believe our next meeting on Monday, we will continue to multiply. May God bless you, bless Nnamdi Kanu, bless Autopilot Worldwide. You say?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Mazi Simon Ekpa, good evening.
Good
it's
evening.
Your sister, Worry sister.
My worry sister. How you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm fine. How are you? God bless you.
I'm doing very, very fine.
God uplift you.
And you?
I have few questions. Please do not be angry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead with your question, please.
Okay. Please don't be angry. I can smell Biafra. I can see it. There are two questions. One is that I don't know how far you're going with our people in Delta area. And in the Bible, when God wants to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, Abraham asked God, if you find one or two people, will you have mercy on the country? God said yes. So I'm going to ask you because people are saying our people are not participating properly. It's only the Igbo speaking part. And most people are dragging some of our people away from it. More people want to join, but they don't know how because of the fight, some kind groups, fighting them not to join and that.
That fight is not in this autopilot now.
No, it does not. But I'm saying, if Biafra comes, are you people going to neglect us the way the Hausa are suffering in Nigeria? Are you going to be suffering?
I really do not understand the question because, for your information, in the Biafra government, the South, as you call them, are well represented in the Biafra government in Ezra cabinet. Okay. So every province is well represented. So I don't think that's so. And then also, just you people are going to see how far we have gone. So a lot of things has actually happened, not going on ground, but a lot have happened. And so what you don't you are going to be surprised. Just make sure that you carry Biafra for heart, because there are millions. There are millions like you as well. So that shouldn't be a problem.
I'm supporting, and you promised me the radio.
Yes. We are focusing.
Last time we did a donation. I made a mistake. I'm the one that made a mistake first, and I not got it right. I'm not getting my money back yet, so I'm so scared to go and do what you asked me to do.
Okay.
For the radio.
Okay. So anyway, the radio is going now to the south, and I think we start from Port Harcourt. So and then from there it goes to Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, all Warrior and everywhere. So I think very soon you are going to have the radio all over our south area.
Okay. Thank you. So long you are not left out. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
All right. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Welcome to the program.
Enyekere poto anebu onye si na ọbụ ya omegini onye si na ọbụ ya omegini ọkịgbalụ DOS nwanne ime na I don't have question. I just want to tell you that as you are preparing for Biafra to come, prepare a coffee, because Somebody said if you bring Biafra, he will die. So you have to start with a burial ceremony of somebody.
No, I think the person is just being naive. You know, he's just being naive, and it's you know, it is not his fault. Is you know, is the fault of not going to acquire formal education. You understand? And sometimes, and sometimes, so we understand.
Yeah. If she will bury his head in shame, you know, because you are bringing it, and we are at your back. You're gonna bring it, and we all will enjoy it together. If the person don't want, he can go and kill himself. he can call his brethren to perform the burial right.
No. We are focused, and we are discussing more. You know, I just want to be addressing questions. I know I want people that will ask tough questions. You know, the thing that may be bothering them in what we are in the alliance we are forming, and you know, any question that may come up. You know, like this our sister asks now from the our worry sister. So those are the kind of questions so that people will know what they need to know. You know, so let us not dwell in those. Those people that are not they are inconsequential, you know. So we don't. I didn't even remember that such person is still there. All right.
Okay. Sorry for that. I'm so excited. You know, we fought war. We fought war where we were protecting you.
You don't know what is coming, because this is what we make public is what you know. Okay. The alliance we make public is what you know. There is not everything we make public, but the one that we know that is gonna interest people. Of course, and that is supposed to be public. We make it public, but not every alliances we make public.
Yes.
Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
you, my brother. God bless you. We are at your back.
Thank you.
Yeah, bless you.
Good evening from here. The people calling direct lines should stop calling, please. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Hello. All right. He's not talking. Welcome to the program. Yes, good evening from here. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I always call you prayer answer.
So
I have I have a question for you. You know, tonight I come with a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the question is because for my own, I really 100% believe in everything you do, and it's only that we used to say one language that who no go, no. For me, I strongly believe in everything, every action that you are taking, as you usually say, even if you make a mistake, it will be for our own favor. The question I want to ask is, in the alliance that is going on right now, please, I hope you, everyone among the, like in your group, like in the alliance between the Biafran government in exile, you people should please, did you make like arrangement for those that want to, those men somehow want to betray? Because I know that, for example, after Mazi was kidnapped, all the attacks that have come to you, believe you me, 98% of Biafrans receive such attack, they will deviate immediately. They will deviate. So I strongly believe that those that you are going alliance with at this particular moment, who are going to be like, because I know their job is going to be very crucial, believe you me. Even as you are saying it right now, the Zoological Republic of Animals is mounting out whatever it may take
millions, billions, just to put in their pocket to make sure that men, because what you just mentioned right now, which is a very vital step for Biafra. Believe you me, they are going to mount out whatever it may take, blood, money, whatever you may call it, for just to deviate the attention of those in the home of affairs, because they are going to take care of Biafrans. And you know what, Biafra, these are great people. You know, these are great species that the whole world is scared of, because these are the only people that you can call a protest in the whole wide world. It will be happening in every city of the whole wide world. Smart people. Forget about those heroes that is ranting on YouTube, that is talking. Not like, for example, someone like me, you never see my face in YouTube. There are millions of us like this. It's just like when Mazi came up. It was for them to understand. He was preaching for them to understand that this is what France wants. But they keep adamant. They didn't listen to him. Everything would have gone fine. When you came, now they are pinning their fight one by one. But they never know that you came with wisdom. Mazi came with spiritual and wisdom. They never listened. Now you came with force and wisdom. I hope they will listen, because they don't know who is coming behind them. Those who are not, they are not even seeing. They're the most dangerous ones. They may not have wisdom. They may have only violence and destruction, because this is what our ancestors did birth to. They don't even know. There are many of us, many, believe you me, who believe in one thing. We can carry arm against the whole airport in Nigeria at the same time, at the same minute, at the same hour. Everybody go down. Now they should listen to you. Who is coming with wisdom and action, I believe. So what I'm trying to say, I hope there is an avenue to take out those that want to sabotage, because they will give them everything, even if they need human body to sabotage you or sabotage Biafra. So that is my question, and I strongly believe that there is a venue to take them out, the way it takes so many people out from our autopilot. Because there was a time I come in ESN contribution, somebody attacked me with like violence, like I know where the person is now. It's gone. There are many of them like that. You know, so just for example, I want to give you there's one strong member of the IPOB, the leadership. When I saw the guy from Akwa Ibom, I don't want to mention his name, it's not important for him. I told him this guy is not a good person. The person he said, when he meets Simon, I'm going to tell him that. One brother said, the guy said, why? I said, this guy is not serious. He said, no, he's working with Simon. I said, okay, watch and see. It doesn't take 1 week. He was out. So please, I hope there is avenue to take out anybody who wants to, any chance of sabotage, because this is very, very important.
So,
Simon, it's not funny. It's not funny, bro.
So, no, it is funny. It is funny. You know, it is funny. So you followed this movement.
I've been following you from back. You know, I live behind you. We live in Sense Canada. I live behind you, bro.
You see, you have been following this thing. That you and you are giving. Yeah. No, it is funny. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here, brother.
No, it is very funny, because I don't know how you can be asking the question and answering the question yourself. With even example and reference.
I'm answering the question by myself, because I want to hear you from you, because I know that whatever that comes out from your mouth, I strongly believe on your word, because you're a man of your word. I follow your word for years and for months now. Whatever that comes out from your mouth is 100%. So I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you, so that Biafrans will hear too. So I can answer it for you.
So all the example I have given in the past, you must pronounce it again.
Okay. Now you have answered the question. I believe that Biafrans are also they have
do you know we are in autopilot?
We know. You know some people, the autopilot people, for example, you see, I call you all the time. I never tell you that I am autopilot, because I am into the truth. Autopilot is a movement that is moving himself, controlled by a man that's really worthy to be controlled.
Listen to me now. People will be in. They will not know when they go out.
that is man, my brother Simon, I trust you because even to be honest, let me tell you the truth. I am married to a Norwegian. You understand? I'm married to a Norwegian. She heard your name. She's the one that make research of you and tell me, do you know who this man is? I said, tell me. And he said, I think there is a serious deal coming here, long time ago. And she's 28 years old. And some people don't know, but I don't need to come here to talk about you. But who want to understand should understand. But when I see people talking about you, I just laugh because I don't even want to watch them. I don't have time to to listen to crap. But all we should say that glory be to Kokikabiyama because someone like Simon was born in a motherland. Because I just like King Solomon said, what if Simon was not born in Biafra land? Today, what's the program? I said, this brother, your head is correct. Because what if we were not born in Biafra land?
All right. Thank you very much. Don't just worry. Go and sleep and come to fundraising. Thank you.
I will be there. We are trying to get everybody together to contribute so we can get something from this place.
Great. All right. Welcome to the program. Hello. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, watching this is Ogodoman.
Ogodoman, how are you?
Yeah, well done, my brother. This your cap, but let me go straight to one question I want to ask.
Go ahead.
Thank God that Landem
Yes.
This thing has been long overdue. Let me be honest with you. Onye Nduwa had wanted this thing to come on board. Kwifuru ndo soro mmadu ndo soro mmụọ gbuo mmadu. Mmadu juru na akwa ya ijuru everywhere. They have been blocking this for a very long time.
Yes.
Onye Nduwa na-achọ the right people, the right individuals. Only about 100 men. But anyway, let me go straight to this question. Because I just went all over and I get to places. There to common Jews in this country. But let that be by the side. I believe that this our new thing now, this Biafra in exile, which has been long overdue. I hope it is going to be replicated in every country. That's one question. Can you please put light into it?
Everything that is the structure of government in exile will be put in place. So yes, I believe that the cabinet they are watching you now as you are talking. So this is not listen. This is not Biafra government in exile.
My suggestion is that it should be replicated in every country in diaspora. And secondly, as soon as it's replicated, which is the reason why I am saying that I cannot wait just to bear an ID card with my face as a Biafran, along with my Canadian ID cards. In fact, that Biafran ID card is what I'm going to be presenting because that is who I am. So that is my second question. I hope they are listening, and I hope are we going to, as soon as possible, mandate every Biafran to have this ID card because it's going to be very, very, very important. That's my second question.
The question is noted. I think it's not a question, but probably a suggestion. It shouldn't be a question.
Okay.
It should be a suggestion that every Biafran, the government in exile that have been fully activated now, they have a lot of work to do, and believe me, a lot of work. And this work is going to be in a very short while, within a short period. So, and it requires also resources and all that. So, I think the suggestion is that every Biafra should have ID card, because this is one thing that they must do, or they should do. Although the level where this Biafra agitation is now. To me, it's not even a level of making ID card. It's a level of kwarapu. That's where we are now, because this whole thing is happening at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
But they can grab whatever they can grab, to be able to make their voice heard, globally. I think that is also very, very in line with what we are doing.
No, thank you so much, because it's actually a suggestion. Because the reason why I actually put this is like when Onyendu came here, many of them knows that Onyendu somehow spiritually is too much connected. So they were kind of like hiding him. Even though Onyendu was looking out for me, but I brought an affront to myself, because I know myself very, very, very well. And these are some of the things that were on board that time. But unfortunately, he was surrounded by the people that hated him with passion.
Yes.
Mazi Ekpa, when I say people that hated him with passion, I mean people that hated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with passion. But I thank God that his prayers every single day has come to pass.
Yes.
Come to pass in the sense that when he comes out, it's not coming out to struggle anymore.
Exactly.
It is coming out to just make sure that everything that he has put in place, that there are men like you, like me, like many thousands of us waiting for him to come to lead and to take us to the promised land. I will say thank you so much, my brother. I will continue to pray for you. I will continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I will continue to pray for every genuine Biafran.
Thank you.
Be you Ekwensu. Ibrugodu Biafra, I will be praying for you. Because Ekwensu are able, where you lose against India, Nigeria, not using it against your brothers. Jisika, my brother.
Thank you
God
very
protect and guide you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And membership, thank you very much. Sorry about that. You will have seen how the code is dealing with us. All right, thank you very much. And Ogechi, you're welcome to the program. The code is dealing with me, but it's part of the game. Whenever the weather is changing, we always have this kind of code. So, Don Wazi TV, thank you for joining our Bros membership. Welcome to the membership, the Bros of this particular channel. Thank you very much, George Wankwo, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Okay, are you there? Okay. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Brother Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, please, Simon, I have one question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, my first question is: you are saying that Biafra is coming 2023.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. If Biafra is coming 2023, okay, are we going to use Nigeria currency if we declare Biafra? Are we ready to have our own currency? Or how prepared are we about our own currency?
I don't know whether you are just born yesterday, because I don't know how old you are, but your voice at least didn't sound 18 years. So we are not the first people that are fighting to get freedom, right?
No.
So other people have fought and they got their freedom. So it doesn't matter. The way other people have done it is the way we're going to do it. We either have our own currency, or we either follow there are universally accepted currency. So that the currency issue is not issue that should be a problem. When Biafra war started, froze the account and all that, so people who got money in the Nigeria account lost it. And then we have the Biafra pounds and all that. So we have gone that part before, and we can go it again, but this time around it's going to be a different thing altogether. So if we are losing, they are losing as well. So I don't think anybody is going to lose anything here.
Okay, myself.
And let me tell you, there are questions that I will not answer you. Okay.
Okay.
Because there are questions I will not answer you. So that even if I know the answer, I know what to say, I will not say it because it will open a loophole for something. So, but like I said, we are not the first country that have break away from the other country.
Okay. Then my second question: how do you trust these new members? Now we are bringing in. How do we know that? How can we believe on that? How can we trust?
Listen to me. We are not trusting anybody. I don't even trust you that is calling me with your question. So the thing is that we are working in the same spirit, and those who will work with us will work with us, and those who will not work with us will not work with us. We have come a very long way. It is not about trusting who is. We are not going to be because we don't trust somebody. Not going to work with the person. The person that is not going to be, or anybody that will betray the struggle, the Biafra spirit will kill the person away before he know it, and will replace the person with somebody else. It has been happening like that till now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Bless you too. All right. I don't know. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Watching again, please take at least 2,000 milligram of vitamin C. Yes, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Thank you very much. All right. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening and God bless you.
Bless you too.
Thank you for the good work you have been doing.
Thank you.
Mazi, just want to remind you of the meeting we had yesterday, autopilot in Gabon, and we requested for something as well. I know you might have forgotten as well.
Please, yes, you have to contact. Okay, yes, yeah. What is the number? Sorry.
We've sent it to Madam Chichi.
Okay, let me check. So I can put it on. Is it the one that ends with 709?
Yes, that's the one. Mazi.
All right. So, I need to refresh. Gabon. Oops. Gabon. POB. Autopilot Gabon. Right. So it is going to be on the screen. And because I cannot forget, because I didn't come live yesterday. So, do you have any question?
Yes, Mazi. My second question, actually, there are people that have been saying that right on time, IPOB or Biafrans is all about Igbo's affair. And someone referred that most of the key position, even before our leader was captured, is being held by Igbos. Let me use that word. So please, I would like you to throw more light, because we keep telling them that you cannot be far, just like our leader always said, you cannot be far, expect someone to give you position. You don't want to come close to join what people are doing. Then you expect people to start giving you posts. Please, Mazi, clear the air and throw more light into that area, please. Thank you. That's just my question.
Let me tell you, you have just answered the question. Those who are close to the movement, they are serving in different capacities, and in few weeks' time, a lot of people will be surprised of what is going to be happening, because those who are close, I'm telling you now that the main people in this particular struggle are from the riverine. You know, a lot of people don't know this. But of course, some of them serve in a position that is not a public thing. You understand? But I'm telling you that the riverine were represented both in security and everything. So they don't just know. So those who are complaining that actually are not close to what we're doing. Once they come close, they'll be part of it. And the example of it, example of it is the like I just explained about the Biafra government in exile, the cabinet, they are well represented, and the charter, the Biafra charter that you see me displaying, where the document that uniting the entire Biafra, and they were all consulted on that particular Biafra charter, and all of them agreed and signed it. So it is not about Igbo this. The only reason why it is sometimes everywhere you go, somebody want to speak Igbo is because we are the people that we will carry this thing in our head, and you cannot blame us because of what with the Igbo speaking part of Biafra have gone through in Nigeria. So we carry the whole thing, in our head. So you can't blame us for that. But anybody that have come close, has always been part of the movement. And I'm telling you now for the very first time that those people are well represented, and they are part of and parcel of what we're doing. So they should come and join, and of course, and because they will need them. Like I said, that we're going to have the radio is going there now. So it is not just them listening and listening. They have to also come and be part of it. But remember that what we are doing now needs sacrifice. The sacrifice, you need to sacrifice. So if somebody is not ready to sacrifice, you can't do anything about it.
It is true. That is true, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Much. And I believe most of them that is listening have heard what you said.
Yes.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless IPOB worldwide. God bless Autopilot. God bless Umadas.
Amen.
And God bless you, Mazi.
God bless you too.
Strengthen you and give you more grace.
You say.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mr. Simon.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, Mr. Simon, the Managing Director, Honorable.
You're welcome.
Chief Executive, Chief Managing Director of Dependence of the Biafra.
Can you stop listening to your device and talk to the phone? You're welcome.
Okay. Simon.
Yes.
Many things in Facebook. What are now? My name is Benjamin. What are now?
Okay.
So, yeah, from the day only doing a problem. Muna papido. Takono vai what are now? Mbido na takonunda.
Everything hana do akanono.
So abuni na put their program. Iga na apum na their program. What even na pandemia.
Yes.
What na? Mana mo ati sa mo acho kwa nempo na po mo atrom ko wale na po nyembo what na. So mo na pana anu ya. Mana ngoro road. Mo ame ko wacha mamu ama ko wale my particular name on the very good day my word my name. So kama makwali na ndongoro almasi gisi na nsogbu alo na obu na mu na the day nsogbu abidolu utaife yotana mu stand for you and mono bidolu mgbe million inezolu mu wapie nisi ona amam yotana without you knowing me mana mu wapie nisi ona amam ma bodo ngoro iputa jiri makanda bualele ikwoti na kama ina ga nwete kam million ezo ikwoti na kama ina ga nwete Biafra
Autonto beast
kama ina ga nwete Biafra kama rap ife ni na eme n'enu wa poko soto Biafra.
No, I said I will turn to beast.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
So nna m asị m gị na mmiri azolu m na ozochego asị na onye kolu uji ga-elie n'ọkọchị bụ na onwe kolu dị ji ị ga-elie n'ọkọchị ịghọta na ọkọchị ka anyị ga-egwu ji ọkọchị ka ibe niile ji eme na be anyị mkpụrụ osisi anyị kụrụ ka anyị na-egwute n'ọkọchị ị ga-eli ji ị ga-eli n'udu mmiri dịre n'ọkọchị maazị Nnamdị ị na-ata afụfụ ya iji maka nyanwa stand ya si na o nwere ife ga-emepụta daiji ka ị ghara ka nwoke ma from the beginning mgbe ndị a na-akwụ ụtakụ na everywhere people mechie na-agọchipụ mkpọfa mụ na onwe m create pagina in WhatsApp in Facebook people na-atakụrụ m create the WhatsApp na-ekwu maka gụnwa na-ekwu sirapụ Simon na mụ onye Simon I know him na mụ this guy ebe ọ na-aga and these people na-atakụnụ these people mana ọ bụrụ ife mma akọwala because ụzọ tere aka mgbe m bido defend gụnwa Simon mgbe m bido para mmiri na amani mgbe m bido para ya n'isi mana asị Chineke ekene dịrị because ndị be anyị si na eziokwu na-emecha ọgba na ife onye na-amara ebe eji nye ozu na-ebido n'ụkwụ azọ.
Only truth will start the test of time.
So asị na ebe nwata na-akwa aka ebe nwata na ebe akwa alụ aka na nne ya dọdị ya nne ya ga-anị ya.
Exactly.
Ibe ji agụ na ana ji ọfụma that's why agụ ji aba mba.
So the onwe question inwe.
Ajụ even this evening even tonjo now ịghọta kedu ọnwụ na million eto nzo now so ga-etinyekwali ndị be anyị ụgbọelu ndụ nọ n'obodo mba ofesi ga-eji gbadanwu
ịma na ọ bụrụ anya eji ebido ka a ji efinish ịghọtago na olu that time ọ bụghị mmadụ ga-ekwu ya nọ ebe ike onye kedere olie ịghọtago so olu the time na a ga-agba ụgbọelu a ga-agba ya nọ.
Okay. Mana even jikwu okwu a na because when many people nọ channel na-asị na ọ bụ na ife a bido na enwekwele ebe many people are contact go m jụọ mụ mana ọ bụ na ife a because
ihe na-agwa gị bụ obido a ga-agba ụgbọelu ịghọtago so don't worry all these things a na-put in place na bụcha ihe niile ha ga-arụ arụ ịghọtago because it is not just autopilot as IPOB as we are. You have to be dealing with government. You have to be dealing with organizations. So, 1967 kind of make it that. So, we want to put a structure. The government. A government-like structure, like the way it should be. So that will not be taken unaware.
Okay. One torum now nothing no ijide ka iji because na adụbazi na ọkwa gwara nwata n'aka adị alụgbe na onye nne ya jiri ori na-ewukwa agbawa mbọ.
Etu aka ọ dị. Ndewo, thank you very much. Ngwaro, thank you very much. Ka anyị were onye ọzọ. All right, thank you very much. All right, those of you in Gabon, if you are in Gabon and you want to join join your brothers and sisters in Gabon, you can look at the screen. The Gabon WhatsApp group, the number is there, where I was privileged to have a meeting with them yesterday, the Gabon people. I had a meeting with them yesterday. And so if you are in Gabon, you can contact the number on the screen and they will add you to their WhatsApp. Thank you. All right. I'm going to stay here for the next 25 minutes at least. So before we call it a day. Welcome to the program. Ndewo.
Can comment because Okuga jelo kototo.
Okuga jelo kototo. Oh, kwa joku di ha.
Okuga jelo kototo. Bishop of Biafra. In fact, I got so you don't go to I will get you there.
All right, go ahead.
One night I'm going to go, but I can find the funny.
Go ahead. We won't get the funny. Just joy. I trash ayosbo.
I want to go to any ready card. Then get down tomorrow. Via so go one Simon and Kaina call. Yeah, never time.
Obo hakitano. Obo hakitano.
Okay, so yeah, media across go away.
Obo no cross go away, man. I magonu. Eba ihe no kita bụ anyị na-aga n'ihu ịghọtago onye na ya n'azụ onye na ya n'azụ ka ha na-agụ n'egwu ahụ mgbe a
onye na mọnwaanyị ata ihe
Iwike ịgụrụ anyị egwu ahụ biko
onye na-anya n'azụ mmanwaanyị ga-ata ihe
mba ịgụtara ya o nwere ka esi agụọ ya complete onye nye na-anya n'azụ mmanwaanyị na-abịa n'azụ onye na-anya n'azụ
mmanwaanyị na-abịa n'azụ onye na-anya n'azụ mmanwaanyị ga-akụ ihe
ọ ka esi agụ ya onye nye na-anya n'azụ mmanwaanyị na-abịa n'azụ onye nye na-anya n'azụ mmanwaanyị na-abịa n'azụ onye nye na-anya n'azụ anya kpọọ ya pịa ihe so anyị anaghị enezi anya n'azụ mana onye ọbụla ka enwetagoro ihe a na-achọ ịghọtago onye isi pụtazi ya edozie ha ga-edozi ịghọta
anyị enwetaghị ihe anyị na-achọ. I'm looking forward to enter our new country by February. In fact, enweghị ihe ọzọ m na-enye gị ụzọ nsọ ekpere ka m na-ekpere that any country, any being, any creator that will stand on the way of Biafran freedom will be crushed. It doesn't matter the nation, it doesn't matter the individual. So long as that person is under the surface of the earth, working against Biafran restoration, the anger of God himself will fall upon them and the country. Against Britain. Now, Britain has to Biafra. Now, Britain will be disintegrated, and they're disintegrating now.
That's what God. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. There we All right, Stephen Ezema, welcome to our membership program. Thank you for joining the membership, Stephen. Okay, so why are you repeating my voice? You're welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, I did fine. Oh, this is your camp, eh? Like the one where they take carry all those people go that junction.
You know say now this cap now our this thing use that time, oh. You know the one you know that man. You know that man we get that thing for the roundabout. For the roundabout, yes, near government house.
I said this one be like a cap of Mbe Jogo.
No, it's not Mbe Jogo. You know the roundabout, right?
Yes, now.
You know, say you get something where be there for that roundabout before.
Where did that roundabout? Where did that? Who knows that roundabout? You never welcome to the hometown.
No. Now there go the thing there. You know that the man be this.
I say you sabi find trouble, no. I say good, shall make it they give us updates because if you know they give us updates like this, they will say you don't tire and I make you because a new chapter you open for us now. Facebook will catch fire tomorrow. I hope you ready to receive email.
No, you know say na the thing where they propel me now. You know as the thing don't be cool now. I can't wonder
because tomorrow now they go cut that place now. People they go start to analyze. And people will be they say they collect super chat. Later, the super chat now they come put stuff for their own. They go cut that space now. Cut that space, come out, wait for read the Afra government this thing now.
Yes.
They go cut another, they go they analyze. Say you don't collab with some people who declare the Afra government purpose.
Yes.
We later carry this thing now, bodyguard, they follow themselves.
Yes.
Because now we say they go talk tomorrow now, they'll say a lie. Say nothing happen like this. Now those people you go. You know, if they don't get topic again, now they can't they watch them. Say these people.
We
say they don't tire.
We have left them behind. We have left them behind. Oh, they cheerful.
So you know, say their brother Nana, 70 years old man, don't go now. They campaign for their second people to come on board.
Yes.
But my brother, I pray, say God will surely lead you to the right path.
You say?
And God will bring the perfect person where we say they not go betray, they not stab you for back. You continue moving forward.
You say?
Affected and say we will come from the sort of the nation where they say we don't know anything. Now we go later bring her. And I see the way to get one boy we say if you show them where for collect a Nigeria medal or gold medal for Nigeria, they go choke their broadcast. Today they are broadcast. That broadcast I never see I made a chuka.
You know what? You know the thing is that now the chapter where we open, they go no. You know they don't know a lot of things. You know,
no, they don't know. Me I not say this one now. The way you open for them now, some people where they pop land, they go cut the video, start to the analyzer. 72 years teach go cut the video, start go to analyze them.
Is that one still around? Is still around?
Where you go before in there now? You get one where they always they put glass for they come Radio Biafra. Day for yesterday, he can't show us for inside moto. They will notice saying to no get moto. Now so okay, good. Since in a motor all of us the show now. So it's good, my brother. God will help us. We'll go right. I know to this 2023, our leader will always come with victory, and I go declare her.
Exactly.
You know, just na road now you declare for us.
We declare the road now. Also if you
yes, na road.
Exactly.
Water. Because I come at the way, man.
Exactly.
Oh, what about when you're now? I come a gumbo maybe ever I love us on that. You have meeting a very gentle. Oh, don't never rooms to come by the gala now.
Yes.
But any Sabbath could do, but now what I for US and that's so much to live on the community. No, any Sabbath could do that. You have the men, ever man do not get married.
He came for help.
He came for and that is get no puna. About for time, you have the game in type of video, and we can topic every week. We have the game in type of video with our old brokers of Onish. They are caught right. They are trying to lie. Or be one of the very issue for work. You get one of
but if I had a man, I you should wear so I give him out of the canal lily.
I'll answer my wife or we pray a Santa, a Jalen Tab Facebook move up. I couldn't have just call time tower so I am free. I am free 11 and could DJ one bang. Could DJ Emma but she pros all the whole IPO station guy Jacob Chicobe Ekala table land. The Hudia a bevel band who Yati Pusle Ijila Azar on the baz of the Hoja to remove a putoshu. Linya Avena Sunda Samadi. Like a Madeleine. Ne, never actually my land, Chinyama, at least she don't get man. He have a major available because of the source of what they mean. Long way around us, now we need me probably a bathroom with his age.
Exactly.
So, my family, I want to get a mission. Adam Alame de Mission, my Vanya, my come not as a come to Camp Hamilton, but each not a quincy. Maybe they queen.
Igual look at the clinic. I didn't feel I want to go about it. Oh, I got to go hell. I guess I had you my guess language.
Ikefuro, Eda Mada one tackle you are. Because she had a best play and forgot Quang, Edala. Emma don't look of her quarrel.
Yes.
And look on the issue, Bruce or Quang, Balar.
Whatever sana ja kwa in the ike buaro.
Yes.
Never alus walk. Everyone ntabo mwe za ja kon. Omano nya bus jelen ni kuaran banyo bu ti head of tajele ti ga pare akop then sa do mara lo nye kono bi pro.
Yes.
Mara bi pro ishi mebi ete mara bi pro na. Ntabo onwe wanyo bom ja kon nta se wan nta madam so mara oyibo nye kwa bi va ba ni ma zan de against.
Heno go pipe olo.
Like so okay, even the person send you a message.
Message. Okay, agameleni all right, I will. Thank you. All right, welcome to the program. All right, welcome to the program. Good evening from here. Good evening from here.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, you pick my own thoughts.
You're welcome.
Simon special. Ebu mmadụ na-ajụ ajụ weleli. Ịmụ ebu ihe enweghị ndị Anambra na-asị ịjụ ajụ weleli. Ihe eri ihe n'ọjọọ si na-ebutete igwe n'ọnụ.
Yes.
Ị na-ajụ ajụ weleli. Because so many man na-efolo well. Ana m efolo media niile na-anụ ọgụ struggle maka Biafra ma ndị ji eziokwu ma ndị ji agha. Ana m efe ya na obi go data na-awọchi onye ọbụla. Ama nka bụ onye adị. Ọ kwefuru gị nwa. O nwere ihe na-amụta and ịma na ị na-efolo mmadụ ị na-amụta ihe n'aka onye ahụ ịma na ọjọọ folofolo ka ebu o nwere ihe bụ ị na-efolo mmadụ ị na-amụtakwa ihe ọ kwefuru mgbe ị na-agwa ndị mmadụ mgbe ha na-anaghị onye pụtara nke ọzọ nke a na nke a n'ịbụ sabotu a iji were mee nke a iji were mee nke a tikunye tibido ndị revolushọn nke a ji mee nke ị na-agwa ha si naghị enwe mental fitness na-abụ na akwụrụ uju enya bụ ji ịkwụrụ ọtọ gbuo ji igbube ya ihutu nwata ya orube ebe ọjị ha na ọbaghị uru na ịkwụ ọtọ gbube ji n'oge mmanụ ihutu nwere ana were pụọ ọnya bụ jikọta ọfụmata ma ịkwụ ọtọ gbube ya egbube emechakwa ịma hutu nwaana ma bọọ ya so ka a zụọ ka enwee mental fitness bifo ndị a na-apụta ọkwa amapụgo mbọchị aje n'Imo steeti je gbagharịa napụkwa iwe ndị na-akwado na-ebesa akwa na o nwere ihe bụ mmadụ ịkwado ebuni na abụọ na-azụ owere bịa ọgụ so odomanya na onye ahụ ihe ọ na-eme mgbọsị onye ọbụla ya apụta amanne odogwu pụtara na ọ bụghị oge ọbụla na-akwa ịga asị na nke a ọhịa maka ka eji akpa ọsabụ na-esi nwee ndidi ka onye ọbụla nwee akwado wee pụta na ịchọghị ihe mere na ensaz na ọ bụghị oge ọbụla mmadụ pụta emecha ọ nakwa ka ihe a ọ dịzie ka ihe ụmụazị ọkwa ịghọtago na-efuru okwu a na-asị na okwu a onye a na-ekwu nwekwuru ihe dị n'ime ya mana okịta ka o doro m anya na ọ bụ na ihe ọbụla akwadoghị okwudo pụta ọ ya anakwa ka ensaz so ka ụmụ nwanne m ndị na-ege okwu a ga-enu ntị na-enebe n'anya na program a na-emebe unu a na-aghọta obi mmadụ na-aga ka ọ hapụ ị na-adị anya ọsọ iji eme nka emekwa ha na ozugbo anachighakwa azụ ọda na onye ọbụla eme na o menwuzi ihe so biko na ụmụ nwanne ndị na-ege ntị ka a na-efolo nwa bikos nọ ihe akịta ọ na-akọwara anyị nwa achọpụtago n'onye ọ bụ the real ọ na program ndị ọzọ ka m na-egezi ka a na-abara onye ruo onye apụta na-aba mba na ndị Igbo na-enwe nwoke nọ n'Igbo na nke a ji ime nke a kedu ihe na ọ bụgoro na Peter Obi win ọchịchị enyeghị ọchịchị na o nwekwa ihe ya emenụ o ji wee bụrụ na kọmọn Imo steeti ha kwụ n'azụ wee na-asị ha mebe mkpọtụ na ha kwụ ha n'azụ ka ha ji emebe nke a olugbo ha tụrụ ezi ike kwụkwa ha atụrụ nwaanyị kawara ndị ha ga-ezi ihe unu ji abara ha mbara ma enwebe mental fitness enwee ya apụta na ya ama na ha apụtago ọkwa ịghọtago enwe mental fitness ya ibiuducha ha hapụ ị na-agazi ha na-aga ọkpọ na onye gagide ha gbasasịkwa
ka m gwakwa gị do you know what they did? Do you know what they did in this Imo State protest? What they did was that nobody even listened to them in Imo State. They went as far as asking people, outside Biafra land, can have no organized people that had protest on Imo State, just to be, just to make a point. Can you believe that? I am telling you. All these things we have, all these things is just we have all this information. They went as far as contacting some people outside Biafra land. No, when Kahagesima arrange for people to go to Imo State and protest. Because the people in Imo State don't listen to them. When Asachi Chalo. Okay, if go no. So that is and Oklahoma get the information. You inside that car, stop, don't touch anything. From inside that place, hands up, come on, you know what? You see? Okay, anything from just to endanger the life of our people in order to prove Simon Ekpa wrong. I don't know what they are fighting. I don't know what these people are still, you know. So, all the way. Because listen, you know, what we are saying is that, you know, yes, Anya may go sit at home for these 14 people that were killed, and we have declared Ebubago in entire Biafra land wanted, and we are not taking that word back. Okay, we have declared war against them. You know, if it is not happening today, it's going to happen tomorrow. But if people are coming to protest, we need to put measures in place for them. Okay, and it is not going to be people that will come from another state. It is going to be Imo. It is going to be Anambra. It's going to be any place where Bubago have killed our people, because Bubago is not only killing in Imo State. They killed in Ebonyi. They killed in so we need to, if we are going to stage that kind of protest, it is going to be something that we are going to put some measures in place that when Ekpa come, we can protect our people, not just as usual. But you know, it is not even the thing now is that the protest is not even the main thing. You know, we all on the Namorehana Unkatana. They go protest. It is to show you that they're actually not in touch with the with the Biafra movement again. Because if they are in touch with the Biafra movement, they will know that protests are going to Ghana. I go far. You got to go. Oh yeah, what anything to offer? We'll be calling for protest at this point. Onye ọbụla ikwutere okwu Peter Obi onye ahụ adịghị ọnụ. Otu niile mba na moto tekizie ihe ma hapụta mgbe asị na ịpakwa na ịpụta ekwubo okwu IPOB ekwubo nnukwu ekwube nke gị so na mba na moto ụmụazị isi agbadigo ụmụazị na Anambra steeti onye ruo na-aba ịmara onye nwe amelụ onye ọbụla na-ekwuzie okwu ịmara onye nwe amelụ anyị ji gbacha nkịtị na soshal midia onye mechaa mkpọtụ na soshal midia anyị abịanụ na ana Biafra bịa mee mkpọtụ okwu elekshọn na Anambra steeti ebe nsi pụtakwa onwere onye na-ekwu ya hapụ ya a na-akọ onye ihe nchọta aba ndị nwaanyị ekwesịrị na-akpọ bụ onye ihe ọtọpilọt bụ onye kwuo n'otu mgbede okwelu and onye ekwekwegarị ndị kwe n'otu otu a ka ọ dị ikwu n'otu n'ihe ndị ọtọpilọt kwuru mgbede ikwelu and ihe ekwezi na mgbede ahụ ikwekarịa ndị kwelu n'otu ihe a na-akọ dị ihe akọ a na-ekwu elekshọn Peter Obi ebe ọ ya ejechi ọkwanụ na Abuja ebe a na-agba egbe 1 hour 30 minutes non-stop ọ ya ejechi All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. We appreciate you. All right. We continue. I still have 5 minutes more to go. 5 minutes more. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Thank you for taking my call. Thanks for everything you are doing.
You're welcome.
I noticed something of recent. I just want to draw your attention to it.
Okay.
I believe you may be aware, but I know no knowledge is wasted. Now, I've been looking at the attack that ISWAP has been attacking. And you know that among all the terrorists that they have groomed in the northern region, ISWAP is the most sophisticated of all the terrorist groups.
Yes.
They are more trained. They have better weapons.
Yes.
They have international fighters. Now, I noticed that they concentrated on two key states, Kogi State and Niger State. They have almost taken over the entire Niger State.
Yes.
Then I looked at Kogi State. Almost all the terrorist activities in Kogi State was owned up by ISWAP. Yes. And they have attacked Kogi State 6 times since April this year till now.
Yes.
Now, when I now looked at Kogi State, I don't know if you have done that. Kogi State is the only state in Nigeria that has boundary with 10 states in Nigeria. So Kogi State actually has boundary with Anambra. It has boundary with Ebonyi State, Enugu. It has boundary with Nasarawa, Abuja, Niger State, Ekiti, Ondo State, Benue State, about 10 states. So if you look at it very well, I am seeing these people planning to use Benue State and Kogi State. Because if they take Kogi State, take Benue State, they almost have access. Benue State will have access to Cross River, then Akwa Ibom State. For me, I'm just looking at it tactically. It's like planning to encircle Biafra land using Benue, then using Kogi State. So while we are planning, I just want you to have this at the back of your mind, especially this ISWAP terrorist group.
Thank you very much. But I will tell you one thing, that we are 1,000 steps ahead of them.
Okay.
Yes, that I can assure you.
Okay.
Any other question?
No.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just go and sleep and contribute to ESN. We are 1,000 miles ahead of them. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. I can take another call, maybe. Welcome to the program. Yes, good evening from here.
Secondo Hamadike.
There were, I remain the disciple. I remain the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and by the special grace of God, the spiritual son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then by the special grace of God, the spokesperson of Biafra. Welcome.
Yes, you are the spokesperson of Biafra until our life will be released.
Exactly.
And we believe.
Exactly. Welcome. Your line is breaking. Your line is breaking.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Go ahead. Give me.
Image the message send
okay, mole be send there. Mole email be send there to the phone.
The WhatsApp kewa.
Number collect kina kpogoro. Gonu for sure no back in akpa.
Okay, kia for sure. Can check here. Sorry.
Obili sendere le ke for sure sa wamle mote.
Ke sale sa bo.
Ngwana me call bom goro he said way again.
Ke 8631.
Mba. Send le ke for sure sa.
Okay, I'm gonna check here. Can make hello, my brother. I've been a mirror. I make hello. Yeah, France. Na get one shande. I need the crowd. Can background so that cock. You know, basta le come basta some meat. So now le to basta because I need the band so that the France because somewhere from the France add another message because the Facebook other places. And try.
Radio now be everywhere very soon. So that is not a problem. Radio will be everywhere very soon. Well, I work on that seriously.
And our people gonna contribute because the radio is for our people to contribute. If you love it, you can contribute to make sure that the radio is in your state. So be able, my brother, I need to live in because if I can because when people like from this Biafran struggle from now, I hope even in May because where we are now, I put or because of state of idiot people that we try to listen. Along when I work for Biafrans, even they may just deceive our people. Ima government get share salary and then our job Biafra na job freedom.
Yes.
Which is not the way it's supposed. The by need you open our eyes. Nigeria mewanye anyama hiba ikoshi na ga na emegbasha or belief which is no go question. I question money imbo. Because if the obligo don't we be avogodo even he have for some moments or months for that thing obligo ga na enye so we have for ga na enye so. So I need and our people need to take our leader should be able to carry in a job and give it Biafra. Move the full name or look at public. Or be hide. Oga our leader no radio Biafra.
Right, we lost him. I think the network we lost him. So we are going to, because he was speaking in a language that some of you don't understand. So we are going to take one more last caller. Somebody already getting upset here that I don't understand the language. All right. We are sorry for that. Welcome to the program from Germany. Good evening from here.
Major bag.
There we
bag.
There we You're welcome. Go ahead.
Actually, that is on your autopilot. They said it never because he a fighter. Ndị ahụ ha dị against you. Ị ga-eje program ha na ịhụ na ihe ahụ ịfightịrị before ka ha na-ekwuzi na ọgba kacha ịhụrụ ha n'anya. Nke a na-akpọzi 1000 pụtara ya ahụ na-asụ their own leadership. Na ya na-achọ ịgwa ha na onye ọbụla ekwesịrị inye suspension military suspension a ga-enye ya na ọ na-eme n'ọkwa dịsị na-emebi the struggle. No back at him the Simon fight for this nepotism. Had against Simon about it. Or what can I go about it? How can I be stupid?
I have better here. I be waste the time. You got to go.
Yeah.
Emoya na kpọ fadede.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, my offer dede.
Of course, I'm for that.
Okay. Ije no go crusade ya.
Ejo go me one or them the other.
Onwe we ike cheta na crusade ya. Onwe ha na ga na ekwu.
Him ma we ukwana ko ban so Chineke na-eme m eze ụzọ batata na ọ ga-akara aka ego. Even crusade ọbịakwa na Germany. Abịakwa m na Germany.
Oh, ọbịa na Germany.
Yeah, I'm on board now about side of the housing.
Okay. Oh, nwere ihe ọ na-aga na-ekwu, at least even fugolo crusade ya nwere ihe ọ na-aga na-ekwu. Ọ na-aga na-asị Hosanna zekpere come down. Ị kpọtara m n'ala imeme onye ụgha.
Who does that? But somebody put an claim on you are in charge of media legal team. Guess who does that? Someone non 1 year for 8 days. But that's not you are in charge of legal team. Now who you are in charge of legal team or their own family money or IPOB family money? And that's how the media warrior name interviews where someone has the IPOB one family. Now, I'm not sitting on how we go family. I never young attack. But he and if I took a long time ago. I don't know what they think they are. You know? Every time I go to go and as intelligent as that guy, but they don't want program modern at this thing. One article. That's the half back truth. That
Can mention all those people here. So when you question I charge you today?
I'm just autopilot. So she got me one because any half at a cambo. And that have it only look with them.
Yes.
But I have to read yes to give honor who honor is due to. Yeah, we don't forget. I'm a teaching leadership, because I can't even I will not forget the day which is somewhere by midnight. You are about to close your program. IPOB and I want a demonstration in Luxembourg. That please give me an announcement. You still do the announcement for us. Even that time they are attacking you. Everybody was attacking, but you are still listening to these people. Try to make peace. But they don't want. But now everybody forget what have happened past. They forget the past.
I am surprised. I am surprised that all the blackmail against me, they have deleted all of them from social media. Because sometimes I used to go to search, so to know, whether there is any unity or more. As I go today, I just noticed that all these things they have been posting for the past 1 year, they deleted everything. Honestly.
I hope you said it because for this thing, for future this thing, I hope you said it because
I know
everything.
We are on time for all those who are people save their screenshots and all that. The point is that they deleted everything. They even so I couldn't even see anything again. Everything they deleted it. I was surprised. But anyway, we continue to move forward, and there is no cause for alarm. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem.
There we. All right, I think we're gonna end here. I have already exceeded the time. Somebody say that I should say it again. I don't know what I want to say again. What is it? One Biafra, she has to say that thing again. Oh my God, these people. Hi, okay, now we are going to have a few minutes of laughter. Maka anyaboro ndị serious. We are not serious. We are not like everyday serious and all that. So We are not like those that always pulling their face. Where is the comment of this guy? Oh, wait, somebody said something now. Where is that comment? Where is that comment? Where is the comment? I want to see the comment. Okay, here. Even this, the person say, Hosanna. Okwu ụgha. Yes, if you have not, please, we have stopped taking calls. We have stopped taking calls, and please, you can call when we wait for another program. So, please stop calling. Stop calling. We have stopped taking calls. So, if you have been to Father to our own powerful Father Ede, okay. When Father Ede was Father Ede, okay, you go to Father Ede prayer, like crusade. So, and I can never forget that. I can never forget that. I can never forget that Father Ede's this thing. He will be praying, Hosanna, Zekbere, come down. Potaram na la, imemonyo ga. When Father Ede will be invoking the Spirit of God, that which means that you know what that means, right? honestly, if I did not remember anything from Father Ede, this one I can never forget it. Hosanna, come down. And as he's saying it, Hosanna will be miracle and the holy water, everything and that goes here, people will be receiving anointing, from the village. All the Ogu in the village, they will bring all the juju, all the juju and the tomokbo in the whole village. They will bring it. This man will bring the other one will bring another otomokbo. They will pack it in the bag and they will come and drop it in the front of the crusade. And Father Ede will be one thing that surprises me is that honestly, I don't know how. I don't know what they are using all those otomokbo to do. Somebody will just pack otomokbo from all port to every port to my everything. They will say they are repenting today. Father Ede will be, praying and the children can answer the ekpere. Hosanna, zekpere, come down. All right, thank you very much for being part of this program today. Topic. So, because this is not, Father Ede is somebody that we respect so much, and although we are not hearing of him, these days, but he's a man we respect so much, and some of us we happen to have been to the crusade, and and I watch every miracle. So we thank you very much. We come, we saw, we conquer. So we have seen everything. All right. Thank you. May God bless you. May God bless Mazi Namdekano. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless Sunday Igbo Home. May God bless Oduduwa, all Oduduwa brothers. May God bless all the alliances so far, all the Biafra agitators, all groups that have formed alliance with Autopilot. May God bless the new government in exile, Biafra government in exile. May God bless all the cabinet and impact them with wisdom and strength. And, may God bless them and give them wisdom to handle the office and handle what they have come to do for Biafra people. And may God give those supporting them very good strength, and then may God also impact those that we are going to have meeting with this week, so that we are going to have mutual understanding and we can move forward in this whole thing. May God bless Umuada, our Umuada Neli Ukwano, and may God bless all of you, Umuada. All of you are doing wonderfully well. May God bless Oduduwa Republic, Middle Belt, and Ambazonia. May God bless all of you that are watching and supporting us. Remember that the Eastern Security Network emergency fundraising is coming up on this Saturday on the 6th of August 2022. Everybody must be there. It doesn't matter, because this is emergency. We have to raise this fund, even if it is 4-5 hours fundraising. And then on the 27th of this month, we're going to have another fundraising. And let me also announce it now. Very, very important. The 30th of August this year, for the very first time, we are going to observe Sit at Home. Sit at Home is going to be again on the 30th of August. This Sit at Home is to mourn our people that the Nigeria terrorist government rained bullet on them. So what it means is that on the 29th, which is Monday, is the normal Sit at Home. And then the 30th of August is also Sit at Home for Biafra. So it is going to be the Biafra to mourn and remember the people that were killed. IPOB members were killed on the 30th of August. And we can never forget that day. Even though that time I have not joined the Biafra struggle, but I have come to know that Biafrans were killed on the 30th of August. And our leader have constantly announced and very, very lamented about the killings of Biafran and IPOB members on the 30th of August. So 30th of August this year, for the very first time, we will remind the world that Nigeria murdered us. Nigeria murdered us, killed us in our cold blood. So we are going to be remembering this particular sad day and the killing of our people. So put it down, write it down, that the 30th of August, we are going to remind Nigeria that you killed us. You killed us, and we will never forget. So 30th of August is going to be Sit at Home to remember the people that Nigeria government killed on the 30th of August. And some of you who have been part of this struggle, you know the people that were killed on the 30th of August. You know where that 30th of August killing happened. And so you know better. But I am just telling you tonight that this month of August, we are going to remember them. Because this is the thing we are doing before Biafra. It may be the last time we are going to remember them before we enter Biafra. Because next year, August, maybe who knows. So August this year, 30th of August, we are remembering the people that the Nigeria government killed. 30th August is going to be Sit at Home. Share it widely, inform our people. We have at least 29 days ahead of time. So on the 29th is going to be Monday, and the Monday Sit at Home, and then on the 30th of August is going to be another Sit at Home for the remembrance and to protest the killings of Biafra people on the 30th of August. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless everybody. And from here, from me, is good evening.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Speak.